is happening, good people? It is Monday, y'all. We made it through Monday. I am so proud of me, you, and everybody else within the sound of my voice. How's everybody doing today? It's look. I'll do it on Monday, but see, I'm actually gonna do it on Monday. See, I don't know about them other folks. I don't know how them other folks rock. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you know what? I do know how them folks rock. Let's take a look at it. Just FYI, just FYI, the news, it's not even breaking news, everybody. It's not even really news at all. We know that Sonya has not done anything on Monday. We know that, right? We know that. It's not news. How's everybody doing? Everybody get some dinner? Did you have a good day at work? Let me just tell y'all one of the best things I've ever purchased in my entire life is my air fryer. I put some chicken thighs in my air fryer, y'all, when I got off work. Let me tell y'all something. That is one nifty invention. Granted, it's really just a miniature version of your dryer, right? Um, if you look at what your dryer does and look at what an air fryer does, hot air, you know, it gets the job done. But that hot air, that hot air be on it. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I had some good dinner and couldn't wait to talk to you guys. So what we're going to do this evening, this Monday evening, is we're going to talk about karma. We're going to talk about karma, and we're going to talk about how Nesto and Sonya are probably two of the dumbest people I have ever heard talk. Like, just open their mouths and talk. And I want y'all to really think about it in your own personal lives. Have you personally ever heard two people be as dumb as Sonya and Nesto? You know, they say he nasty. That's what I heard. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this call. We're going to get into it. But here's what I want to do before we get into this call. I do want to make sure that I speak to everyone that's coming to the room. Speak to everybody that's coming into the room. You know, we're going to do a little temperature check, make sure everybody good, make sure everybody loose on this Monday evening. And then I want to play some prophetic words before we get into the call. Okay? I want to play some words that we've heard before we get into this call that just came out last night. Okay, or yesterday evening, whenever it came out. Okay, so first things first, Black but not bitter is here. My hero has come in first, and she's got flames in the chat. I got Delicate Dale here. Hello, Delicate Dale. Good to see you. Also with flames in the chat. Blue Bear has come in. Hello, Blue Bear. Nola Brown has made it in. Flames in the chat. Psycho Boney is here with the picture with a hat on Sonya. That's a nice look for somebody with no edges. Let's put the hat all over. Let's cover it all up. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Psycho Boney. Thank you for being here. Leo Lady 251 representing that Gulf Coast in the building. Prominent woman. I'm telling y'all, prominent woman be cracking jokes, y'all. Y'all, prominent woman might have to go to the furnace this evening. I don't know. Because prominent woman be showing out. She might be a prominent woman, but prominent woman be showing out. Obsessed with the Mess is here. Hello, Obsessed with the Mess. My tie has come in. My tie got flames in the chat. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame has made it in. She says, hey, tribe. Hope everyone had a great day today. I'm here for the mess. You know what, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame? I'm here for the mess too. So let's get into it. Extra AF is here. And Extra AF, thank you so much, has hit the thumbs up, the like button on her way in and says good evening. Well, good evening to you, Extra AF, and thank you for being a great example of The proper way to walk into the room is to hit that like button on the way in. If you forget to do it, hit your like button on the way out. But I appreciate you being here, Extra AF. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. We got Vicky, not Vicky, is here. She says, "Hey, Native and Tribe." Well, hello, Vicky, not Vicky. How's everybody doing? Yorico is ready. Says hi, Native and Chat. Well, hello, Yorico is ready. Hope you're doing well. Noli, your girl is here. Happy Monday, Native Tribe, mods, and chat. How are you doing? Noli, your girl, 504. Speaking of 504, it is Monday. Let me find out somebody making some red beans on Monday. Let me find out it's a red bean Monday up in here. That's all I want to know. I got Myretta in here, and Myretta says, "My brother, Native and family." Well, hello, my sister Myretta. How are you doing today? Leo Lady wants to know: did brother Native get stuck on his black job, or did stripper baby get him? Neither. Neither. I got off on time from my black job. Leo Lady, I get off late. I got a weird schedule. I get off kind of late, but I'm here. I'm here. Stripper baby ain't get me. I refuse to let stripper baby hold me back or hold me down. Ain't gonna happen. She's just a baby. Let's see. We got Bond, Edgeless, and Bananas. And she says, "Good evening." Oh, that sounds like like one of those 80s soap operas. Bond, Edgeless, and Bananas. Thank you for being here, Bond, Edgeless, and Bananas. Hope you're having a good day today. The Honorable Leg Jury is here. It's Monday. Hold on. The Honorable Leg Jury says it's Monday. I'm making red beans and rice and cornbread down at the furnace. Are we about to have a red bean Monday, y'all? Is that what's about to happen? I'm just trying to see. Hold on, let me see let me just double check to see what's going on down here. I looked. I ain't seen no red beans. I'm just saying. I don't know what part of the furnace you in, but I ain't seen no red beans down there. I'm just being real with you. I ain't see it, but I don't know. Okay. My Reddit said I have drinks for the furnace. Okay, y'all doing a thing. Y'all do know the furnace is punishment, right? Y'all do understand that part. It's not for meals and get-togethers. I'm just saying. Just saying. Sanders RN says, "Hello all, happy Monday family. Drinking blackberry Moscow Mule by the furnace. Everybody's having a good time by the furnace." I don't drink, so I don't know what blackberry Moscow Mule is, but it sounds very strong because the word mule is in it. So enjoy with caution, Sanders RN. I don't want you to, go too wild on a Monday night. It is a school night, okay? Just remember that. Boys Nana is here and says, "Hello, everyone. I got Hennessy at the what are y'all doing at the furnace?" Boys Nana. Sanders RN. Honorable Leg Jury. What y'all doing? Myretta got drinks. What y'all having a party? Partying down there. Okay, boys. Now, thank you for being here today. Justin's mom says, "Hello, Native and Tribal." Hello, Justin's mom. How are you? D Dub has made it in. Hello, D Dub. She says, "Good evening, Native Tribe and Miss Smokey." Miss Smokey is enjoying a cat treat at this very moment. Mimi is here. Mimi says, hey, Mimi, how are you doing? Mimi is another one that you got to watch in the chat. Mimi will throw in some comments that kind of throw me off sometimes. Got to be careful when you're reading what Mimi posts up. Hey, let's talk about it all is here. Hello, let's talk about it all. We are going to talk about it all tonight. Pink Pearls is here. I'm Free to Be Me is here. Hello, I'm Free to Be Me. Kenna 14 has made it in and she's waving to the folks. Minding My Business says hello from the Big Apple. Well, hello to you, minding business. I see you out there in the Big Apple. Dem Folks is here. Hello, Dem Folks. Dem Folks say happy Monday. Dem Folk. Dimples Wimples is here and says happy Monday, Native and Chad. Dimples Wimples, of course, a part of the notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad, handling all the business behind the scenes. Thank you so much for your help, Dimples Wimples. Hope you are having an amazing Monday. We have Lexi the Law Nerd is here, and she says, "Hey, Tribe." Well, hello, Lexi the Law Nerd. Just curious, Lexi the law nerd. Can you be Lexi the philosophy nerd today? Because I feel like we're going to have a conversation that Nesto and Sonia can't really handle on their sub elementary level. We might need some help. Okay. I got Jalen Roll in here. She says, hello, native. Is V. Lenore okay? V. Lenore is fine. V. Lenore is taking a little bit of a hiatus from social media. She's going to recharge those batteries and she will be back just fine. But thank you for being here with me this evening. I do appreciate that. Facts to Feather is here and says, hey, all. Hello, Facts to Feather. How are you? My brother from another mother is here. One leg off, y'all. One leg off is in the building. What is going on, sir? Hope you are having a good evening. Jennifer's here and says, we be jamming. Yes, indeed we do, Jennifer. Thank you for coming through on this Monday evening. Tracy is here. Hello, Tracy. Tracy wants to wish everybody a happy Monday. I got Jay Blake in here. Hello, Jay Blake. Tamara is here. She says, hey, everybody. I got K is my name. Says, hey, everybody. Hello, K is my name. Native is my name. Summer's Child is here and has flames in the chat. I got Tam in the building. Tam says, happy Monday, Native and Tribe. We Gotsa is here. Hello, We Gotsa. Hope everything is going well for you. Of course, it wouldn't be a Monday night without That Ain't Got Nothing to Do With Me is here. Hello, That Ain't Got Nothing to Do With Me with flames in the chat. Pink Pearl is here. Hello, Pink Pearls. How's everything going with you? Coffee is Brewing is here as always, and Coffee is Brewing is waving to the chat. How is your Monday? Coffee is Brewing. Hope everything is going well. Hope you're not brewing coffee this time of the night. You'll never get to sleep. I'm just saying. How's everything going? Coffee is Brewing. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Real is here, and Real got real flames in the real chat. Thank you so much, Real, for supporting the channel and coming through today. Trusting My Destiny says, hello, Native Mod Squad and Tribe. Hello, Trusting My Destiny. Hope everything is going well for you on this Monday evening. New Start 1971 says, hey, everyone. How are you? Ms. Lorraine is here. Hello, Ms. Lorraine. So glad that you could make it in on this Monday evening. Them folks say, I love my air fryer. Ain't it great? Oh, my God, the things you can do. And mine is the Ninja with the two drawers, and it does the roasting, it does the baking, it does the air frying. Oh my God. My poor oven, be looking at me like, well, what are we gonna do now? I don't know. I mean, I got my air fryer. But I'm glad that you love your air fryer because I know I love mine. Oh boy. My daddy is locked up is here, y'all. This is allegedly, I know we got allegedly in Harmon, but this is allegedly Laverte. Okay. All right. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. But my daddy is locked up, says, hey, Native, just checking in to let you know I'm good. You need to be more concerned about Sammy. You need to be more concerned about Sammy Davis Jr., aka Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. I ain't worried about her. Laverte, I'm worried about you. Okay? I'm worried about you. All right? That's what I'm worried about. Okay? Because I'm not sure what's happening with you. All right? But thank you for being here. My daddy's locked up. Anita Richmond is here. She says, hi, Native and chat. Hello, Anita Richmond. How are you? Let's see. Who else we got here? Is that it? I know it's not everybody. Is that everybody? Let me just see. Keisha Ray is here. Keisha Ray says, evening, Tribe. How are you doing, Keisha Ray? Hope everything is going well for you on this Monday, the beginning of the week for most of us. Hope you're having a good day. I got Sharonda Blackman says, good evening, Tribe. Sheila M. She says, I made it. Good evening, all. Yes, you did. I got Kimmy K is in the building. Hello, Kimmy K. Looks like Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is heating up the furnace. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. My Tie is here. Hello, My Tie. Hope everything's going well for you today. I got Southside Chi Town. Hey, Tribe and Native. Hello, Southside Chi Town. The one, the only, a lady 747 is here, and she's got flames in the chat. Book Nerd is also made it here with flames in the chat. Hello to you. The real VB, Law and Order Certified, says, hey, 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 I need a good laugh. My job got on my last damn nerve. Mine did too, the real VB. Don't tell me we work at the same place, because I promise they got on my last nerve. I ain't got no more nerves to give, y'all. That's why I got to come here and talk to y'all. I got to come here and get it all together with my tribe, see? And the real VB, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I really, really do. But thank you for coming in here to get a laugh tonight, because I promise we're going to deliver on that. Sound Checker Net is here and says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sound Checker Net. All right. Well, of course, Eerie Vibes is here. Hello. Eerie Vibes says, hey, Paramount Chief, Tribe, and Smokey, how are you doing, Eerie Vibes? Hope you're doing well. I might have covered everybody. Let me see. It looks like I did. No. Cannot forget Chi-Town CPA. Chi-Town CPA, who is better than math than I am. I mean, I'm not good at math at all, y'all. So, hey, Muffin 218, did I speak to you? Just want to make sure that I do. Muffin 218 is here. I also got April B coming into the building. Hope you are doing well. Oh man, Miss Kim, don't tell me we work at the same place, Miss Kim. Don't tell me we work at the same place, Miss Kim, because Lord knows I didn't have stupid questions from can't see this morning to can't see this night. I promise you, Miss Kim, we work at the same place. She said, "Hey, Native and Tribe, so glad the work day is over. It was nonstop stupid questions. Lord have mercy." I'm with you on that. Nonstop. I had to clock out for them to get them off of me. Speaking of off of me, it's off of me. Who says, hey, Native, how are you? I think we got everybody covered. I think we do. All right, y'all. So, wait. We can't move on without speaking to Sherry Berry. Hello, Sherry Berry. How are you? I got RR flag on the plate that says, hey, Native and Tribe. Us Seniors Need Love too is here. Okay. Code name Melanated Beauty is here as well. Scorpio Queen is here. Hello, Scorpio Queen. Sassy Sue has made it in. See, just when I thought everybody was here. I got one Pepsi. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello. GC is here. GC says, hi, Native. I love my air fryer. I'm on vacation, checking in. Enjoy your vacation, GC. Now, I'm not a poet, but I got GC here and I got Phoebe. How about that? Bars. Your boy got bars. GC and Phoebe are here with me. And Phoebe says, hello, fam. How are you? Miss Boogie Down has made it in. Hello, Miss Boogie Down. How are you doing this evening? Anissa Ali says, first time here. Hello, all. Anissa Ali, I tell you what, this is your first time here. I'm going to do my best to make sure it's not your last time here. Want to welcome you in. Want to make sure that you're comfortable. If you look, everybody here know, if you come in, if you put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. That's all we ask when you come into the Native Tribe house. But welcome for the first time, Anissa Ali. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope to see you again. Good Judy is here, and Good Judy says, hey, y'all. Well, hello, Good Judy. I got Cool Weather Farmer here. Hello, Cool Weather Farmer. I know you're getting some work done because the weather is cooling down. Jackie Gates is here and says, good evening, everyone. Mocha Pam has come in and said, good evening, Native and Tribe. How are you doing, Mocha Pam? Twyla has made it in. Hello, Twyla, waving at everybody. And NY Chill One is here and says, hello, Tribe. And she has flames in the chat. Rossi has made it in. Rossi, you are not late. Doggone it. Rossi, you are here. You already know. All right. Tanya B here. I see you, Tanya B here. I think I got everybody. I think I got everybody. Well, of course, I don't have everybody. I did not speak to Jackson Tabasco. Jackson Tabasco, part of the notorious Native Tribe Mod Squad. How are you? All right, y'all. I think we good now. Let's. I think we got to a good place. Yeah. All right. Siri Colette made it in. Siri Colette has made it in. She says hello, Native. Hello, Siri Colette. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Now, here's what I want to start us off with, right? Okay. Check this out. We heard from a wise philosopher last week, okay? We heard from a wise philosopher, and I want to bring up his words tonight because I feel like it's relevant to the call that we're going to listen to. So we're going to just listen to a snippet of what this wise man said last week, okay? And then we're going to get into the call that our good friend Shay at Phone Calls from Prison dropped last night or yesterday evening, whichever one it was, okay? So that's what we're going to do. All right. Now, I really want you all to remember these words. Okay. You don't have to write them down. Trust in my destiny accused me of having y'all be the secretary. And I'm not trying to have y'all write down a bunch of stuff. Okay. I just want you to remember these words. Okay. Now, let me pull it up. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Now, and I want y'all to remember these words. Y'all ready? Okay. Listen.
And you can't care. If people got enough time to focus on another grown man, that mean that their life ain't talking about that. Unless they get paid for it, I understand it if they getting paid for it. Other than that, man, I could care less about what another person got going on.
Okay. Y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard what Dion said. Dion said that he could care less about what's going on in another grown man life. Okay? That's what Dion said. I ain't say it. Okay? Don't come after me. Don't at me. All right? At Dion. Okay? Mimi. He said, because you know Dion ain't got a lot of bass in his voice, okay? Man said, I care less about what another man got going on. If you can sit and listen and talk about what another man got going on, that say more about what you got. You must ain't got nothing going on yourself. That's what the boy said. Okay. All right. Keep that in mind. Right. Just put that in your back pocket. Okay. Put that in your back pocket because what we about to listen to now. What we about to listen to now is two people that's interested in what another grown man got going on. Okay? Boys Nana. What he said was, okay, I know you ought to understand that boy got some kind of lisp or some kind of he ain't right. He got something wrong. He said that if you sit around and talk about what another grown man got going on, you must ain't got nothing going on yourself. Boy. Hold on, wait. I got something. What you say? What you say, Dumples Wumples? Hold on. What Dumples Wumples say? Hold on. Dumples Wumples said that Native Tribe Urban Media. The tribe would like to hear the warm up if you don't mind. Thank you. Is that true, Tribe? Did I miss that? Did I miss that? I ain't see that. Dumples Wumples. The tribe want to hear me do the warm up. All right. All right. The real VB. Yes, he's touched. He's touched. Yes, he is touched. That's why sometimes it's hard to understand Dion. Okay? It's hard to understand what Dion be saying because the boy touched. Now, them folks say yes, warm on up. Okay. Yes, please, says Real. Okay, so we got warm-up requests. Okay. All right. I do need to warm up, y'all, because I have been at work doing my work thing and doing my work talk and all that other stuff. So to get into this, I think that a warm-up would be a good transition. So, okay, I have zero problem doing the warm up. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all good? We good? Okay. Just want to make sure. All right. Here we go. Me. 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 You have to listen to me. That part, 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 that part. Them folk, 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 them folk. I don't know them folk, them folk, them folk. Who them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Me. Me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bingo. 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 That part, that part, that part, that part, that part. Thank you. Thank you. You have to listen to me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even know them folk. I don't even know them folk, but I do know y'all, my folk. Okay, I do know that. Okay, so with my folk, we gonna listen to this call. We gonna listen to this call, y'all. Now we already heard what Dion said, right? We heard what Dion said, right? No, we heard it, right? Okay, I just want to make sure we heard it. Okay, Dion said that if you sit around and talk about what another grown man, now if I'm not mistaken, now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a big Steve Harvey fan. Y'all already know that. Not a big Steve Harvey fan, but I will say that Steve Harvey is a grown man, right? All right, now here's what we about to watch. Here's what we about to listen to. What we about to listen to is two grown people talk about what another grown man got going on. Dion, I know that you are I know that you got to be a little, just a little bit embarrassed by your daddy right now, right? I mean, you got to be, right? You got to be a little embarrassed. I mean, your dad is embarrassing you. Your own words, Dion. You said that this man should not be concerned about another grown man. But yet, your dad has sat up here for all this time and talked about another grown man and was worried about what another grown man had going on. Mm, mm, mm. That's all I know. That's all I know. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get into the call. It's not a long call because let me tell you what we're going to do. Also, we're going to have a little discussion about karma because apparently these two idiots don't know what the hell karma is. Okay, these two people have no clue what karma is. Yeast, aka Vabuletta, says you deserve a tip for the warm-up alone. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the super chat. Always a pleasure to help y'all smile, help y'all laugh, loosen up. It's been a tough day for a lot of us. Start the week a little tough. It's Monday, so let's, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that, but always happy to help the fam laugh. Okay, now, here's the thing, Abuletta. All right. Karma is an ancient Indian concept, okay? Karma is often described as the force that is generated by another person's actions. So karma comes back to you. You send it out and it comes back. Whatever it is, if you send out bad, bad comes back. If you send out good, good comes back. It's a very simple concept. And I want y'all to keep that in mind, that is the way that it's defined. That is where it comes from. It comes from Hinduism, okay? And a lot of people believe in it. some people don't. Some people think things are just coincidence or whatever. And some people believe that karma actually comes back. This is the second time Nesto has talked about karma. If you all remember, the first time was when he had the conversation with Sylvia and he talked about the deer getting hit on the side of the road, further proving this man has no clue what karma is. So just keep that in mind, that is how karma is defined. We are all, like, I love my my tribe because you all are so intelligent. Okay. Correct. Yes. The Honorable Leg Jury says karma spin the block. Absolutely. Hello there, girl. How are you doing this evening? So yeah, so keep that in mind. That this is what these people are going to talk about. Let's get into the call, y'all. Let's get into it.
3. Sonia and Nesto talk about Steve and Marjorie Harvey, his CP charges, religion, and more. Take a listen.
You didn't tell me the big news last week.
What was the big news?
The big news was Marjorie, they had it all on social media that Marjorie cheated on Steve again. Well, Cook and the bodyguard.
Dion said that if you are sitting up being concerned about what another grown man got going on, that means you ain't got that much going on yourself. We heard him say it, y'all. We heard him say it. And we heard him say it too, Nesto, right? Dion, I know you're embarrassed. I know, Dion, I know you probably listened to the Native Tribe show on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights. I know that you're here. Dion, feel free to drop down out the clouds. I promise you, my chat is going to be nice to you. Chat, be nice to Dion if he jumps down out the clouds, okay? Mocha Pam, don't say nothing to him, okay? That girl, be nice to Dion if he comes. Ms. Lorraine, don't say nothing to Dion if he drops down out the clouds, okay? All right, my tie. Be nice to Dion if he jumps down out the clouds. See, I'm making sure that my chat is nice to you, okay? Mimi, don't say nothing to Dion if he jumps down out the clouds, okay? Because I want Dion to feel welcome, okay? Because I really want to know, Dion, how do you feel after telling your daddy that a grown man should not be worried about what another grown man is doing? And we start this call with your daddy, the one you ain't meet till you was 13 because he was too busy doing crimes and getting locked up. Remember him? You know they call him nasty. How do you feel, Dion, that we start this call in the first 10 seconds? He worried about what another grown man is doing. I'm just saying, a month into 18, I guess daddy has nothing going on. It was seen that way, right? It was seen that way. Boys Nana, if Dion come out the clouds, you can't tell him to take a speech class, okay? You can't do it, okay? We have to welcome him in. You know, Siri Colette say, yeah, okay. Look, Siri Colette, if the boy drop down, okay, I might drop a link for him to come up here and talk to him because I want to know how he feels about his daddy being worried about another grown man. And his daddy is not getting paid. Because, see, he said he understand if you're getting paid. But, see, his daddy is not getting paid to worry about another grown man. So Dion, I know you're listening. Dion. And even if you catch it on the replay, Dion, because you might be busy, you might be on, you got some bad karma yourself. You might be on the side of the road right now. You might not be able to actually come into the chat tonight. Now I get it. I understand. But Dion, I want to hear from you. Yeah, look, prominent woman. Now, prominent woman can she can be a little vicious sometimes, but Dion, I promise, prominent woman is saying, come out the clouds, Dion. Prominent woman saying that you are going to be welcomed here. I ain't got to worry about it. Now, black but not bitter, I can't make no promises, okay? I can't make no promises with black but not bitter. I can't, okay? I can't, all right? And look, Dimples Wimples, Dimples Wimples, okay? Dimples Wimples, don't be. Dimples, Dimples, this is why we can't get him to come out. Because see how he's scared of you. Dion, I think your daddy had the same body part like Sonya, a little jerk. And see what I'm saying? Uh, mm, the boy gonna be too intimidated by my chat, by my tribe. He gonna fear that my tribe gonna surround him. But see, I'm just trying to tell you, Dion, we just got questions. We just got questions. That's all. That's all. We just want to know. Look, we got some encouragement from the real VB. Say, Dion, if you catch the replay, we will be here same time next week. Come on, Dion. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Dion. Come on now. You out here in these Atlanta streets getting powed at and laying up in the hospital. Come on now. Come on down. We just got questions. We just got questions is all. Because your dad is starting. Listen to, I want y'all to hear how giddy. Okay, I think giddy is the way to describe Nesto with the gossip. Listen to how giddy this grown man. This grown man is awfully giddy, y'all. Listen to him. Listen to him.
You didn't tell me the big news last week.
What was the big news?
The big news was Margie, they had it all on social media that Margie cheated on Steve again. Well, Cook and bodyguard.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I read something yesterday that he tried to fire his social media public because they said it was some issues with the marriage. And I just read that this morning. So she only married him for his money, so I don't know what he thought. She wasn't attracted to his ass.
Yeah, it went out.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Only attracted to for the money. Never really loved the person they were married. Hey, y'all, where y'all heard that before? Have we heard this before? Let me see. Only married the person because of their money. Okay. Was never really attracted to the person. Y'all help me out. Where have we heard? Sanders RN, where have we heard only attracted to for the money, never really loved the person? Does it sound familiar? I'm just wondering. Pen Pal 50. Pen Pal 50. I'm asking you, have we heard this before? Oh, wait. Prominent Woman got it. Prominent Woman figured it out. Oh, wait. Let's see. Prominent Woman said, Shirley and Nesto said April B. Right. Prominent Woman got it first, though. Prominent Woman said, yep, sound a lot like Nesto. I thought it sounded like Nesto. Yep, nothing 218. He did tell Dre that. Yeah. Jay Blake said it does sound familiar. Pink Pearls. See, I was thinking that too, Pink Pearls. I started to ring. It hit my ear a little bit different, y'all. It hit my ear a little bit different. Only married them for the money. Never loved them. Yeah. Sound like Justin's mom. Sound like Shirley. And Nesto, yeah. Look, much more of Nesto. That is what Dre said. Dre said he never loved her. That's what the man said. In between breaking his turlet and tearing his Damascus road, he did. Yeah. Look, Mocha Pam sound familiar, don't it? Mocha Pam sound familiar. I'm telling you, Jay Blake, they are two hypocrites. You are exactly correct. Dimples Wimples, did we name the assailant? Did we name the man? Where is Kidney Punch Ken? Is that his name? Kidney Punch Ken, where you at? Kidney Punch Ken obviously didn't need to use the phone at this very moment. So well, Sanders RN, he couldn't say meniscus. All right. Now, I'm not a medical professional, but I can say the word meniscus. He couldn't say meniscus. He said the Damascus Road or something like that. So, yeah. He was too busy doing that. But in between that time, he let us know that Nesto ain't never loved Shirley. So, yeah, marrying somebody that you don't love is this man's MO. Okay. It is his modus operandi. That is what he does. Let's listen to some more.
It went viral last week.
I've been off since they've been talking shit on you, so I've been off of that YouTube.
Oh, okay. You said they was gonna get him. You said they were trying to get at him some kind of way, didn't you?
What case is this? 407? You want to know about 407?
Yeah, 407, and
I sent you some pictures. I mean, of some stuff from the internet. Hold on. Order to allow him. Okay, so the only thing that came out was they gave him an order to allow him to withdraw. So they let him withdraw on the 25th. And
he said they gave him an order.
they allowed him to withdraw. So I was trying to see. Okay, so now it doesn't have anybody as your attorney right now. Nothing's listed for your attorney. It's zero. It's just nobody right now. Okay. So, but no, because when I was reading the first of all, the person that they gave the video or whatever they're trying to say to supposed to be just some computer person, right? That's supposed to be able to go into a computer and search through and see what's on a computer. He's not a specialist as to say how old a person is. Only a doctor can tell you by looking at a person's body how old a person is.
Only a doctor can tell how old a person is. Only a doctor. That's the only person, according to not Lexi the law nerd, who has probably opened up a law book every now and then, which is why she's called Lexi the law nerd. By the way, hello, 7th Ward Tweet. How are you doing? Lexi the law nerd didn't say that. Sonia Waller-Durham Jackson, who is an imitation law nerd, who is a Timu law nerd, who is a great value law nerd, said that. Okay. What we talking about? We're talking about pictures of a child. CP. Okay. What Sonia would have us believe, and what she would have Nesto believe, is that they are mistaking grown-ups for children in these photos. That's what she, and only not a computer person. Because, see, the police, the only people that they have around are generic computer people. There's no way that they would think that a computer person working for the police would actually have to have other skills to investigate, right? Nah. In her little pea-brain world, the police just give the computer to a computer person who has no other training, no other skills. That's all they are, is a computer person. Okay? All right? That's what Sonia Waller-Durham Jackson III is saying. And just in case anybody isn't aware of why I call her a zesty little dude, throughout this entire call, you will hear her masculine energy overpower her feminine energy to the point to where it sounds like two dudes on the phone talking. We'll get to that later. But what the zesty little dude will have us believe right now is the only way to determine the police. Now, we're talking about the police, all right? Got all the resources in the world. The only person that they got going into Nesto's computer right now is from the Geek Squad at Best Buy. They went and got somebody from the Geek Squad and brought them in to go into the computer and just look for timestamps. That's all they're good for. They can't tell whether that's a girl, a boy, a human, alien. They don't know none of that. They ain't trained on none of that. All they can do is just pull up the information. See, that's what Sonya wants you to believe. I got a super sticker from Keisha Ray. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Keisha Ray. I do appreciate you supporting the tribe. I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Here's the thing. My tie say a dropout law nerd, right? Yeah. I mean, you got to enroll first, right? Janetta says, how did she go from this to low-key defending Steve? She was mad because Steve's name was not used in Nesto's mess. Maybe that's because she knows that we would not be interested if not for Steve. Well, yes, there's nothing interesting about Sonia Waller-Durham Jackson III. She is a case study in sadness. Well, okay, the real VB, law and order certified law nerd. Absolutely. She probably would be a law nerd in the world of Law and Order. She's probably seen all the episodes. That's just it. But here's the thing, Make It Rain. Look, Make It Rain. Look, Make It Rain, NYC. We all know Sonia's dumb as a box of rocks. You're correct. However, here's the thing. The thing is We're listening to her give an explanation that makes no sense, because here's why. If I'm accused of having CP on my computer, right? And my defense is it's not mine, right? Why does it matter whether it's a grown-up or a child? You've already said that it's not yours. So if it's not mine, it doesn't matter if it's Alf. It doesn't matter if it's Nell Carter from Give Me a Break. It doesn't matter if it's Mr. Papadopoulos from Webster. It doesn't matter who's in the picture if it's not my pictures, dummies. So basically, here's the deal. This is what she's setting him up for, because we talk about her implicating him all the time. Here's the implication. The implication is those are Nesto's photos. She is putting the photos in Nesto's possession with this particular statement and conversation. Because the defense is not, these are not my photos. The defense is, these are my photos, but these are photos of adults. Now, which one is it? Which one is it? Sonia, I know you listening, because I know you a fan. She's a fan. She 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 a fan. No, she listening to the Native Tribe Show. 8 o'clock on Monday and 8 o'clock on Tuesday. I know you hear Sonia. So can you tell me, is it that he did not have the photos, they are not his, or they are his photos and you are urgently trying to convince you and him that these photos are of adults and not children? You cannot have it both ways. Just saying. Can't. Y'all help me out. Sanders RN says there's a whole field of study dedicated to identifying how old people and animals are. So forget you're right. Look, Sanders RN. She said that the person that's making the judgment call is just a computer person. That's all they are. They have no other purpose but to just be computer people. Jackson Tabasco says her brain is the size of a rat dropping. You're correct. You are correct. You're right. Absolutely. All right. Lexa Lalonde, are you laughing? You laughing, Lexa? What you laughing? Don't be laughing at Sonia and her law prowess now. She can quote some stuff that don't exist. She can quote some stuff that don't exist now. Make It Rain says Sonia shouldn't be talking about anything legal since she's a convicted felon. That is a very good point. That is a very, very, very good point. I ain't gonna lie. Well, obsessed with the mess. What I'm saying, obsessed with the mess, is that why does it matter who's in the picture if the pictures aren't yours? If the pictures are not in your possession, your defense is that these are not my photos. They were on here at the time. So defending what's in the pictures is irrelevant if that's your defense. So why are you going through the trouble of saying that you can't tell whether or not that's an adult? One Pepsi, she didn't catch a stray. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it wouldn't matter if she was in the photo. That's all I'm saying. All right, she didn't really catch a stray. We all watched Give Me a Break. We all watched that. We did. I think we did. No, look, honorable egg jury, we're not doing this. His name is Thomas, okay? I'm not doing this Tomas. I'm not doing that no more, okay? The boy name is Thomas, and I'm pretty sure he wants to be called Thomas, because I'm pretty sure his friends is tired of trying to treat him like he's some kind of seasonal drink at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he wants to be a regular little dude, unlike his zesty little dude of a mama, and I'm pretty sure he wants to be called Thomas. So shout out to Thomas. I ain't calling him Tomas no more. Just not. I'm just not. All right, y'all. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Yes. Which I already know. If you use computer, everything, they purposely omit shit because we already see how they operate. The shit happened. Whatever's on there happened before you got possession of that computer. That's clear. But the shit that they're trying to say, to even try to say it that they're actual minors, is bogus, because they're trying to say.
But Sonia, you just said that it was already on the computer. If it's already on the computer, doesn't matter because it's not his. Stop putting the damn evidence into his hands, you idiot. Like, boy, you are dumb. God. Oh my God, you are dumb. Jeez. It's unbelievable how dumb this woman is. Like, and it's, we've been listening to these calls for how long, y'all? How long we've been listening to these calls? For the longest time, right? It's incredible how dumb she is. Hold on, Janetta. What you say? Janetta says Sonya is making an argument based off the Dobert standard. Too bad she missed that episode of Law and Order because her argument sucks. Yeah, I mean, look, I ain't gonna try to pretend like I know what the Dobart standard is. I don't know. All I know is that by trying to prove the one thing, you incriminate him by putting the evidence in his hands. That I do know. I mean, she is so stupid. And then Mr. Buckshot over here, Buckshot Shorty over here, he listening like, not saying a word. Look, my time, we've been listening to this lady since, right, at least last year, right? Still amazes me how dumb she is. Trust in My Destiny says has to be the result of chewing on phone cords or something, right? Jeez. Incredible. A lady 747, how is it possible? How is it possible to get dumber by the day? My God. Oh boy. Oh, them folks, absolutely she does. Absolutely. Them folks that she puts them at the scene of crimes too. Yes. Yes. Eerie Vibe said this. The way she defends SA is why I will never get off her neck. She's trash. She absolutely is. And I'm on her neck with you. Real says Native. Don't be so hard on her. She's a special needs person. Ain't gonna lie. She do got some special needs. She really, really do. But here's the problem. The problem is, hold on, let me pull it back up. Let me pull it back up. Now, Real, this is why I can't be not hard on her. Because look at what Eerie Vibe said. The way she defends Child SA is why I'll never get off her neck. That's the problem, Real. That's the problem. I feel the same way. Sorry. I know she got special needs, but I feel like because of the way that her incarcerated boyfriend has done people, touched them inappropriately, the way that he's done people by taking their things, that the trauma that he has subjected his victims to, they have special needs now. So no. It's gonna continue, Real. It's gonna continue. And you here forward, Real. Come on now. You know how this go. My tie say I love this for him. Black but not better. What all happened to her? Lead poisoning, asbestos, glue, exhaust fumes. I'm just saying. What you say? Prominent woman said Native don't cut that side. Rusterno slack. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And look, we just at the beginning of the call. Okay. We just at the beginning of the call. We ain't even got to the dumb part yet. Chocolate Drop says, I know 10-year-olds who have more sense than her. She's pathetic on every level. She sure is, Chocolate Drop. Every level. Every level. All right, y'all. All right. Let's A lady 747 said, baby shitting in her food. Absolutely. She deserves every drop. All right, y'all. Let's get into the rest of this call. It gets better. It gets better. Watch this.
Say that the girls were the age between 16 and 17 or something. 15 and 17, right? They're trying to say no pubic hair. Well, girls get pubic hairs between the age of 9 and 13. That's when they grow pubic hairs, which means the kid has to be under 9 or under 10 in order for them not to have pubic hairs, which you can clearly see if it's a 10-year-old. Everybody know what a 10-year-old looks like off a rip. Also, when women that grow breasts under that, they start growing breasts at the same age, 9 to 13 years old. By the time they're 13, they have chest. So you can't say that a 17-year-old is ever considered a child to be flat-chested, because 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and 15-year-olds have full breast. So his examination to state that
Sanders RN. Sanders RN. I'm calling Sanders RN. Sanders RN. Is any of what she's saying correct? I'm calling on the registered nurse in the house. Is any of this that she's saying correct? Is this in any book that you read, Sanders RN? I don't know, if your specialty is specifically here, but I do know that you went through schooling and you are familiar with the human body and human body development. And not just Sanders RN, anybody in my chat who has gone through development, okay? Who has friends that have gone through development at this age, okay? Has anybody ever heard that all little girls, develop the same way at the same time and the same age? Has anyone heard of that? Because, see, by me being a man, I'm not going to try to step into an area that I'm not familiar with. I know how I developed. I know what happened to me growing up, okay? And but as far as like, little girls growing up, I'm not familiar, Mimi says it's not true. Okay, Good Judy says no. Pen Pal 50 says nope. April B, this is what I thought. April B says all are different. Janetta says, wait, what? Everyone knows what a 10-year-old looks like? Look, I was going to bring that up next, Janetta, okay? I was going to bring that up. That was going to be my next talking point, was everybody knows what a 10-year-old looks like. I'm sorry, Sonia, I don't. I have no real reason to, I don't. And the fact that you put it out there like it's universally known means it speaks to something being wrong with you, Sonia, Waller, Durham, Jackson III. There's something wrong with you. The fact that you can sit there and say that these babies can be anything other than babies simply because you want to see your incarcerated boyfriend go free says more about you than it does about me or my tribe or anybody on this internet who talks about you and your incarcerated boyfriend. It says more about your lack of nurturing. See, when I tell y'all her feminine energy is low, her masculine energy is high, and in these moments she becomes a zesty little dude on the phone, she's not a woman, she becomes unwoman-like. She's unrecognizable as a woman at this moment. Our lady 747 says she needs to be investigated. I'm not disagreeing with that. Real says, no, personally, I did not develop until I was in my late teens. Right. Who was it that said there's not a rule? There's no rules to development. Black but not bitter says, I had several friends who didn't get breasts until high school. Right. Anita Richmond is the one that said that there is no rules to development. Okay. Lovejoy says she's so trash. She's so sick. She's so whatever you want that little symbol to be. That's what she is, Lovejoy. Talking about how kids' body develop over time. She's a horrible Timu knockoff human. Absolutely. I don't know what a 10-year-old looks like. There is no blueprint for what a 10-year-old is supposed to look like, Sonia. The idea that in order to defend him, see, this is the problem people have with you, young man. The issue people have with you, young man, is that you say things that are not true. There is nothing to back up what you have said, but you stand by them and you say them for the sake of trying to save Ernesto Williams. You know, they say he nasty, and they say he nasty for a reason. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane says, I get a little triggered when I listen to this bitch talk about victims. If every female developed that early and at the same time, why the hell did you pay for those silicones you had? Ooh. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker, you know she ain't gonna come out the clouds. She a fan and she listening to me right now, but she ain't gonna come out them clouds and answer that question. You know she not. Now, that's probably one of the best questions I've seen. That's probably one of the best questions that I've seen. Extra F, she make me mad too. She do. Absolutely. Disgusting. PW is here. Hello, PW. But I would like to know, I would like to know where in the world, she gets this information from. Can you reference it? Do you know what a reference book is? Sonia, Wallet, Durham Jackson III, do you have one amongst your boys' life magazines? Do you have a reference book that you can give us the page so that we can look this up? Do you have the reference to the website that you researched this on? Can you tell us how we can see that all girls develop the same time and that these pictures that don't belong to Nesto, yet you're making Nesto take possession of them? Can you show us where you're right and where professionals like Sanders are in, where professionals like other professionals who are in my chat? Because I got some smart people here, Sonia Waller, Durham Jackson III. They are very smart. Definitely smarter than you. But I'll give you a chance, Sonia Waller, Durham Jackson III. I'll give you a chance to mosey your little giraffe legs into the chat. She got giraffe legs, y'all. To mosey your little giraffe legs into the chat and tell us how we wrong. I'm just saying. Trust in My Destiny says, instead of asking what was he doing with a 19-year-old and picks a kid, she chooses to defend him. Absolutely disgusting. You're right. You're right. Nola Brown. She is a professional and an expert of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Trust My Destiny, she got legs like a baby deer. She does. She has legs like a baby deer, but she kind of walks like, you ever seen a giraffe when it's first born and it plop out and it got them long legs and it stand kind of funny and they real skinny and it can barely hold up their weight? That's kind of what Sonia's legs look like in that picture when she was leaving the court dressed inappropriately for court. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. FT says she wants to sleep with him one more time. It's all about her. Well, FT, guess what ain't gonna happen? Guess what ain't gonna happen? That definitely ain't gonna happen. Simply Me says, not only defend him, but villainize the 19-year-old. Correct. But wait, y'all, there's more.
With their children, his guess of why their children is out the fucking door. They have to be under 12 years old in order for him to sit there and try to use pubic hair in chest as a validation of why they're minors. Because kids grow and develop early, not like it was 30 years ago when we did grow chest in the 11th and 12th grade. They grow chest in elementary school. They grow hair. Like I said, they get their periods in second and third grade now. So that and the only way you can sit there and try to stay off of a picture that they're minors is if they're damn near 10 years old. If they don't look like they're 10 years old or 11 years old or 13 years old, which those are clearly adolescents, then you got to go with something else to say that they're kids. So we throw that shit out the fucking water with that crap.
So let me see what we got. August of 2023. This is November of 2024. Let's see. So here's a question, chat. Feel free to answer this however you choose to answer this. We're in November of 2024. If Sonya had such a good case, if Sonya made any kind of sense, can y'all tell me why Sean Hoover spent his day trying to get bloggers gagged instead of trying to go with her it's actually a young child with big breasts argument? If what she's saying right now made so much sense and it was so legally profound, can anybody in the chat tell me why Sean Hoover spent a day trying to get bloggers like Fran and bloggers like Nyla and Wisdom's daughter gagged on the internet if she had such a strong case? If it was just, we got to throw this shit out. If that's what it was, if it was such a slam dunk, right? Why did Sean Hoover spend a day in court going after bloggers instead of trying to get these pictures thrown out? Since they, A, didn't belong to him, but then B, belonged to him, but they weren't actually children, they were adults. Does anybody know? Does anybody know why a lawyer who studied law? Now, granted, he didn't study what size suit to buy when he goes to K&G. He didn't study how to get out of the husky section at J.C. Penney. He didn't study those things. And look, Sean Hoover, in case you want to bring me into court, I just want you to know that, buddy, your clothes are too small. Okay. All right. Let's just get that out in the open, Sean. All right. I don't know how well you pick up on context clues, but we've been telling you all this time your clothes are too small, sir. Okay. But can you tell me by somebody who went to law school to study law, to go into criminal defense, would spend all day in court trying to gag bloggers who are simply on the internet talking about a case? Why he would do that instead of going with your slam dunk argument, Sonya? Why would the lawyer not be trying to get the pictures thrown out? Since it's so simple, can you tell me that? I'm just saying, black but not better. He is skin tight, like the Ohio players, skin tight. Okay. I'm just trying to understand this. And Janetta, you're right. The gag order was her idea. I don't know how many of you all watch football, but one of my favorite teams, or not one of my favorite team, is the Florida State University. Now, before y'all jump on me, I know we're terrible at football right now. We're awful. But at one time, we had one of the greatest coaches ever. His name was Bobby Bowden. And one thing that Bobby Bowden said was, if you listen to the fans, you'll find yourself sitting with them. When the fans would try to tell Bobby Bowden what to do on the football field, he said, if you listen to the fans, you will find yourself sitting with them. In other words, you listen to people who aren't qualified to do your job, you'll end up sitting with those same people that aren't qualified to do your job. Sean Hoover, Janetta, should not be listening to someone who ain't never opened up a law book. Sean Hoover should not be, and it tells me the caliber of lawyer that he is. All right, yeah, you picked up a size 34 and you actually are a size 54 in the waist. Okay, that happened. All right. But maybe you like being uncomfortable and your varicose veins getting squeezed all tight while you argue on a case. Okay, fine. Your job is lawyer, not fashion model. I got you, Sean Hoover. I got you. But why would you listen to a person who has never touched law school, can't even find a law school in Georgia, wouldn't know where to even start to look for a law school in Georgia? Why would you take counsel when you're supposed to be counsel? If you listen to the fans, you will find yourself sitting with them, Sean Hoover. If you want to keep your job and save up enough money to go to the XXL store, okay, I imagine that's one of your goals for 2025. You better stop listening to Sonya. You better stop listening to Sonya. That's all I'm saying. Do what you want to do. But if I was you, I'd stop listening to Sonya. I'm just saying, you know. But why would you not argue such a slam dunk case if Sonya's making this slam dunk case? Can anybody tell me? I don't get it. I don't get it, Jay Blake. I know Tight Suit better not be listening to that fool, but guess what Tight Suit did? He filed a ridiculous motion in court listening to that fool. Rossi said, but Native, she's a paralegal, so she knows everything. Rossi. I don't know nothing. Them folks said no scooter parking at the law school. Okay, she better walk. She better walk. That's all I know. Now, one Pepsi, don't come in here starting no trouble now. One Pepsi said, but she did. So she said she did serve time, so technically she's a jailhouse lawyer. Okay. All right. I'm all right. Okay, I'll accept it. One Pepsi, I'll accept it. Okay, I'll go with that. All right. Okay. All right. Prominent woman said, "Oh, hip hugger Hoover, I like it. I like it. I endorse this message. Hip hugger Hoover be wearing the new blood pressure suit collection. We got Triple H. Hip hugger Hoover. I love it. Janetta says, I wonder what Sean has to say after she went over to Big Jeff's podcast. They were so worried about tainting the jury, but she created that issue by discussing the case on a local podcast. Right. I mean, what can he do? You know, Nesto is the client. You know, he really cannot tell her what to do. At the end of the day, he can recommend that Nesto tell her, look, be cool. You know, he can tell Nesto to tell her to stop doing these things, but there's nothing really that Sean Hoover can do with her because Nesto is the client, Sonya's not. You know, her cooperation is, you know, you would think that she would want to cooperate, right? But if she doesn't, ain't nothing he could do. Ain't nothing he could do. Let's listen to a little bit more of the foolishness.
I strongly believe whatever's on there is adult. You know what I'm saying? But they're reaching, of course. Everything's a reach because they're trying to make everything that they find on you a case. So we already know the pattern that they're reaching on everything. So all you got to do is get a pediatrician who knows development of children to state what it is. And this is what's up why old boy didn't go to your preliminary hearing, because he could have threw that shit out, because that would have been like, bring that recording, bring the evidence, bring these videos. How do you gather that this is a child?
She said, here's the other thing I really want y'all to pay close attention to. The fact that Nesto ain't said a word. Nesto has not said a single word. He didn't go, wow. He didn't go, what? Them folk, I don't know them folk. That what them folks say. He ain't said none of that. Nesto is quiet as a church mouse with headphones on. Look, Nesto ain't said a word. Now, y'all know Nesto's supposed to be saying something by now, right? Y'all do know that, right? That boy ain't said, thank you, Scorpio Queen. He quiet as a mouse. I mean, look, Pink Pearl, he ain't say that either. He ain't say, he ain't said nothing. Very rarely does Nesto not interject, say something, right? Nesto hasn't said a single word. And I think that is kind of telling. Right, Chocolate Drop, right. Chocolate Drop nailed it. Chocolate Drop said, hold on. Wait, 504 said he's sleeping. No, wait. Chocolate Drop said he didn't even laugh. All right. We all know the trademark Nesto laugh. All this explanation talking about all these kids and this and that. Right, off of me. Right. At some point, he was supposed to say thank you. He ain't did that. Nesto feel uncomfortable right now, y'all. Right, Maria Lee. Not even his goofy laugh. Look, Nesto nervous right now, y'all. He don't like talking about this on the recorded line. See, Sonya run her mouth recorded line or not. Nesto ain't said nothing. Tanya be here. Recognize the pattern. That boy nervous, y'all. That boy is not feeling comfortable with this conversation. How long before he changed the subject, y'all? Let's listen.
No. And it would have been able, and you would have been able to say, what's the date of the download? What site did it come off of? What's the IP address? Because you had to be plugged into somebody's Wi-Fi to get it. And all of that shows. Remember, there's a digital footprint to everything you do on your computer. They could find out where you were at, whatever, the site. You was at a Starbucks, what Starbucks, if you was at home, what home, all of that shit. All of that. Because my girl, when she used to do her tax fraud shit, she used to go with her computer to all these different locations, and the feds picked up on all of that. They had every IP address, everything. Every address she was at that she did it at. Off her computer.
Okay.
Off the Wi-Fi.
Off the Wi-Fi.
So,
okay.
All that will come out.
All that's going to come out.
Okay, so it don't show I have a date yet?
No, darling, I don't see a date on this.
Wait, hold on. So she went through all of that explanation. You need a pediatrician. All right. They got the guy from the Geek Squad coming in. It's the children develop earlier than what you realize. All of these things happen, right? All of these things happen. And after she explained all of this, she done went on for, I don't know what, 5 minutes, y'all? She done went on for 5 minutes. What was Nasty Nesto's response? Let's listen to how he responded.
All that will come out.
Okay, so it don't show I have a date yet?
Oh, he changed the subject, y'all. Oh, woo, Nesto, bruh, you looking kind of shady, Nesto. Game recognized game, and you looking kind of unfamiliar, my nigga. I'm just saying, y'all. The boy said, it was show I got a date. He ain't said. Lovejoy said he pled the fifth. Lovejoy, I don't know. He can't count to 5, Lovejoy. We already talked about this. He probably claimed the 3rd or the 4th, but that boy can't count to 5. You look, them folks, he wanted her to shut up. You are correct. He is sitting here literally about to jump out of his skin the more she talks about these CP charges. He knows what he did. He knows those pictures belong to him, and he knows what's in those pictures. So when she started telling him, well, they can find out your IP address and where you use the computer. Boy, I wish I had a camera to see the sweat popping off that boy's forehead. I would have loved to have seen the sweat popping off that boy's forehead. But not only the sweat popping off his forehead up here, y'all. I imagine that there was some sweat. Y'all see my mouse? Y'all see my mouse, y'all? Y'all see my mouse? I can imagine that right here. Y'all see this right here? This is the traditional black folks in the South. We call that the kitchen. Okay. So imagine the sweat that was dripping from all the way back here underneath all these cuckaburrs and all this burliness going on in the back of that boy's head. Imagine, y'all, when she started talking about the feds being able to look and see where you use the computer and who downloaded and when. All this right here started sweating, y'all. Y'all see my mouse? Y'all see this? See, I'm circling it right here. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? All this was sweating, y'all. He was sweating from the back of his cuckaburls. The kitchen got hot. The kitchen got hot. One leg off. One leg off. The kitchen got hot when she started talking about them feds. When she started talking about they can find out where you downloaded it from. Ooh, that kitchen got warm, y'all. That kitchen got warm, and I guarantee, y'all see where my mouse at? Y'all see this right here? This right here all started to sweat and get a little knotted up back there. Got a little knotted up back there. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Y'all see it right here, right here. Yeah, Nesto, your girlfriend just sat up and told you that they gonna find out what you did. That's basically what she said. And that's the reason, Nesto, why you changed the subject to find out if you got a date. You ain't chime in with, that's right, I know, wow, yeah, that part, thank you. You ain't said none of that. You look quiet. That silence was deafening, y'all. That silence was deafening. I got Chocolate Drop with the super sticker. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Chocolate Drop. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and in turn supporting me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Dr. Charles, he tried. The key word being try. He did try. But see, here's the thing, Dr. Charles, is that her argument that she just went on and on and on and on about, it is not how they were going to get that thrown out. Not at all. Not at all. Honorable Leg Jury said that white shirt turned brown. Show enough. Show enough. But yes, Dr. Charles, they did try. But Dr. Charles, he still got them. They stuck. They stuck to him. So her whole argument that she went on all this, just over all this stuff, did no good. Did no good. He requested everything found in that truck be inadmissible. Right. Will Wooten said it don't matter. Will Wooten said we don't care. Will Wooten said we got what we need. We're good. Moving on. And the charges are still there. So, so it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. I mean, you know. Leo Lady says, Native Tribe Urban Media, he may have shit himself. I think he did. I think he did. I do. I do. Yeah. That girl said, saw your face when she was on that last interview with Thug Dad, and they said they were gonna research Nesto case. They're gonna faint when they see all those charges, all the grape stealing, CP charge. Yeah. When you look into it, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And I think that if you're new to the case or you aren't familiar with everything that's been going on, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Janetta says that Dr. Charles, he did try to suppress. I'm glad they did not use Sonia's arguments. Yeah, that's right, exactly. Sonia's arguments are absolutely ludicrous, and she's making it up as she's going along. And she knows, just like we know, we all know Nesto's slow. All right. Sorry, Dion, your daddy's slow. But we all know that. And she knows that she doesn't have to back anything up. She knows that she doesn't have to provide any real research. She doesn't have to like show her work, as we used to say in school. She can just say whatever she wants to say. And Nesto's not gonna, he ain't gonna argue. Like he gonna do exactly what he just did, which is change the subject. Well, hello there, T-Rain. How are you? Let's get back and let us listen to some more.
Darling, I don't see a date on this. All I see is.
No.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's go through all of them. What you eat today?
I had some grits today.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I say. Grits today.
Nasty. So I was reading, it was talking about Fannie Willis's father. Did you know he was part of the Black Panthers? She was raised by her father, and he was a Black Panther.
No, I knew she was from California, though. I know that part.
Yep. Yep, and her dad was a Black Panther rolling over in his grave. That bitch don't do nothing for black people.
Whoa,
Lock them up and lie.
whoa. Okay, here's the deal, right? Fonnie Willis does not send people to jail. Fonnie Willis does not lock anybody up. Fonnie Willis does her job, which is to prosecute a case against someone who's been accused of a crime. Okay. Now, when Sonya says that she never did nothing for black folks, okay, to me, it's one of those things where the idea that in order to help black people out is to allow for our criminality to run free. To assume that all black people need to get a leg up in life is for someone like Fonnie Willis to just allow crime to happen. And the fact that she doesn't do that, and the fact that she has a Nesto within her possession and is prosecuting Nesto Williams, does not mean that Fonnie Willis don't do nothing for black people, because guess what? I'm black. I go to Atlanta often. I'm outside of Atlanta, but when on the weekends, I might want to visit Atlanta. With Fonnie Willis, by taking Nesto off the streets of Fulton County, what she's done is she's made Fulton County safe for black people. So, no, Sonya, that's not true. Just because she's taking the people that you like to consort with, and just because she's doing her job and doing it quite well, doing it well enough to be reelected in Fulton County, Sonya. Okay? Doing it well enough to be reelected by the people. The people went in and they chose her. And if you know anything about Fulton County, if you know anything about Atlanta, you know it's full of black folks. Black folks would not have put someone back in office that was not serving them. Let's be perfectly clear about that. Good Judy, correct. She's helping the black victims he and Erica hurt. That's doing something for black people. That's what that is. Okay? So no, Sonya, that's not the case. Okay? That's not the case at all. She helps black people a lot. Crime victims are black people. And Sonya and Nesto and Lamont and Dion are of the mindset that they are allowed to hurt people, but then once they are being held accountable for hurting people, then they become black, right? Eerie vibes. They become black at that point. So now you are arresting black people. You are locking up black people. But the black people that you locking up was not considering the black people that they were hurting when they were out there hurting black people. So again, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III, my chat does not like you, and I cannot promise your safety if you jump down into my chat. I got Dumples Wumples in here. She gonna eat your ass alive. I got Mixtress Monica in here. She gonna eat you alive. Tanya B here is gonna eat you alive. Black but not bitter gonna come down and she gonna eat you alive. I know this, but look, 504 is in here, and 504 gonna eat you alive. Now listen, Sonya, we got questions though. You know, you say that you bad. You say you built for this. I know I'm not Big Jeff. I'm Big Native. Okay. If you want to come on the Big Native show, you know, since you already did Big Jeff and you had Big Slorilla next to you, feel free to come on to the Big Native show, because we got questions, and we got questions better than Big Jeff, because see, Big Native been following this case, and Big Native don't like your ass, and you don't like Big Native, but we can put all that aside, Sonya. We can put all that aside. I know you're a fan. You 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 a fan. I know you are, and I know you listening. We got questions over here that only you can answer. Drop down. Drop down. My tie gonna be nice to you for a minute. Obsessed with the mess gonna be nice to you. I promise they are. PW gonna hold back her joke. She gonna hold them back. Mocha Pam ain't gonna do nothing to you, Sonya. Come on down, Sonya. Know you listening. Because we got questions about some of these things that you saying. We got questions about some of your stances that you taking. Look, Tanya be here. She's a slow gorilla. She's Slowrilla, okay? Yes, Slowrilla. Oh yeah. PW, yeah. She went on. She good to talk to Big Jeff, all right. But Big Native got questions too, all right. Big Native got look. Chi-Town CPA now. Look now, don't intimidate her. You know she only 65 pounds. Chi-Town CPA says, "Son, you drop that ass down from the bushes." Now, look now. You can't talk to her like that. Chi-Town CPA, okay. She's a zesty little dude, but she a scary little zesty little dude, and you know she's scared of us. V. Lenore still got her shook, okay? But we got questions, Sonya. We got questions. You know, we just want to know. 504, come on now, don't scare now, don't scare her away. 504 said, "Babe, I'm gonna eat your ass up. Drop down mustard white tea." Ooh, you see what you bring out of people, Sonya? I got people that tell me that whenever any one of us, me, Legacy Moon, Fran, when anybody goes over your cause, they say you upset them, Sonya. They say that you are upsetting to listen to because of your stance with the victims and how you feel like it's all the victim's fault. And you go through all this to defend this nasty cuckaburl dude that's on our screen right now. So I'm willing to give you a piece of my platform to explain why they shouldn't dislike you like that. Because see, I don't like you like that. Nola Brown said, "Come through, little man. Come through, little man." I would love to have you come through. Big Native would love to have you come through. Is that what it is, son? You got to have big in front of your name, or you got to be big like Sylvia in order for you to deal with. Is that what it is? Just tell me how I can get you on the big. I'm gonna change the logo, y'all. It's not gonna be Native Tribe Urban Media no more. It's gonna be Big Native Tribe Urban Media because she like people with big in their name. That's what she like. So I'm gonna change it, and maybe, you know, you can come on through. Dr. Charles probably got something good to say to you. That's all I'm saying. 504 says she gonna eat your ass up, but we gonna, you know, we gonna talk to 504. You'll be all right. But I know you a fan, Sonya, and I know you hear me. Come on through. Come on through. That's all I'm saying. South Florida lady. South Florida lady, look now, you know, Sonya can't read all that well, so I'm not gonna read what you said, okay? Sonya can't read, so if she's watching this on her Jitterbug phone, well, shout out to Jitterbug phone for the seniors. Shout out to Jitterbug. Sonya got a Jitterbug phone with unlimited text, okay, and limited pictures. But shout out to Jitterbug and Sonya's Jitterbug account. But you know, she's watching, okay. So I'm not gonna read what you put up here because she can't read, okay. But I know you got plenty of questions, South Florida lady. But look, you can't intimidate her, okay? She's a scary little dude. She's a scary little dude. All bark and no pamper. I mean, bite. Pretty sure she's out of Pampers too. Twyla said, "I would go default." Look, Twyla, we trying to get on here now, Twyla. Don't scare off. She a zesty little dude. Yes, Kimmy K, she got a Jitterbug phone with unlimited text, but limited photos. You can't get a lot of photos on the Jitterbug, Kimmy K. Come on now. You know that. Let's listen to her.
So they're talking about her record as a prosecutor, and I know the prosecutor's office, how they win most of their cases. If they don't get an honest confession or a video or an honest eyewitness, it's lies. It's all, the rest of it is lies. So.
Well, we're gonna see. Well, you're already on because you out there. We're gonna see if see if they let them folks send it on to the feds or not. You know, they can't send it on, bound it over to the feds.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday, but a bond should be coming up from on a new system.
Really?
I mean, I know that because I already went for the new charges already, so there's only one charge left. So I should be going up for a bond here.
What's your late?
It should be.
In a perfect world.
Yeah.
So
he got on that TV and told them folks he ain't having no problems.
Does anybody remember what Dion said? Anybody remember what Dion said? I promise Dion said, I know it's been a while since we heard it, right? At the very beginning we heard it. But I could have swore Dion said that if a grown man is listening to what another grown man got going on, then he ain't got nothing going on himself or something like that. I think I'm paraphrasing, right? Right. Yeah, Dion did say that. Dion did say that. Dimples Moses, he did. He said they're going to baptize your ass. They did. He did say that. But at the beginning, we talked about what Dion said about a grown man. He said if a grown man sit up and talk about what another grown man got going on, he said that he ain't got nothing going on himself. Okay. Now they was talking about his case, but this grown man decided he wanted to talk about the grown man named Steve Harvey some more. That's what just happened, y'all. That's what just happened. I mean, you know, yeah, okay, actually, you remember, okay, all right, okay, yeah, okay. He is talking about another grown man, right? Steve Harvey is not a child. Steve Harvey is a grown man, right? Okay, all right. Real, you are making an amazing point right now. Wait, hold on. Real is making an amazing point right now, okay? Real said, you notice she don't like to talk about bonds because she ain't got no money. I know you said she ain't got any money, but I wanted to use the colloquialism that we are. She ain't got no money, y'all. You notice she don't like to talk about bonds because she ain't got no money. As soon as he started talking about bonds, let's talk about anything else because she ain't got no money for no bonds. T. Rain says it's just astounding that she's maintained that same low-level conversation a year later. Sad and unfortunate for Nesto's, but that's the choice he made. T. Rain, I want to stick to the last thing that you said here. That's the choice he made. He had a supportive, loving wife who was encouraging and paying for the lawyer. But what did he choose to do, T-Rain? He chose to let that go. It was a choice. You are correct. You are correct. Jay Blake said, I've never heard him ask her for bond money either, because he don't, because see, Nesto knows she ain't got no money. Son, you know she ain't got no money. Son, you know. It's a damn shame. But again, like you said, T-Rain, that's the choice that he made. Absolutely.
Mm.
Wow.
Did he say that? He made a speech?
Yeah, he did. That's how I found out about it.
So he went on and said and made a speech to say my marriage is fine, but y'all can't talk about, but your girl couldn't get on there and say shit about you.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what you say, Sonya? What? Oh, okay, Sonya. Okay, all right. I got it. Listen, y'all, let's be completely real about this. Let's be completely real about this. Sonya cannot read, okay? She has a comprehension problem. I've heard Sylvia read. Sylvia reads at probably a newborn level. Sonya reads at around a preschool level. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. If you really don't believe how poorly Sylvia reads, go to my friend Houston Foodie. She did a couple of videos on Sylvia reading the Bible. Okay. she can't say Iscariot. She couldn't say Iscariot. She said it's a cart. Okay. Sylvia can't read. She's illiterate. Okay. Sonia reads maybe one level above that. Okay. What is it? What level is it when your kids are in the registration office? She reads at that level, like not quite in school level, registering for school level. She's a registering first grade level. Okay. Like we ain't even got to class yet. That's what level Sonia reads at. Okay. So apparently, I'm sorry, Abuletta. I'm not trying to disrespect the newborns. I'm just telling you what level the lady read at. The lady can't read, and yet she try to read stuff all the time. She needs to stop because she's insulting those of us that can read. Rossi, it is sad. But here's the thing, right? Sonia obviously did not read the sign of whose show it is. So she got confused with the S. It's the Steve Harvey show. But some kind of way she think that Shirley Strawberry name on the show. Maybe she saw it, she thought it was in little letters, but it's the Steve Harvey morning show. Okay? It's the Steve Harvey show. What do you mean your girl couldn't go on there and say, it's not her show, dummy? Oh, wow. Abuletta said it's the womb level. Wow. Ain't even made it out the womb yet. Lord have mercy. It's about right, though. It's about right. So how can Shirley Strawberry, can you imagine Steve Harvey doing his show and all of a sudden Shirley Strawberry say, no, hun, I have to talk about my husband, hun. No, I'm his girl. So I'm going to talk about my husband, hun. Can you imagine? Steve would be like, what the hell? This ain't your show. And he would be 100% right. This is how you know Sonia's never had a real job before, y'all. Sonia has never had a real job because she thinks this is how real jobs work. She thinks that you can just get up and do whatever you want to whenever you want to. Yeah. It's not how that works. So no, Sonia, his girl could not have got up there and said anything about you just because Steve was talking about his wife. It's the Steve Harvey show. Okay?
This ain't how shit go.
Oh, no.
I think it went on that show you told me about, that Mexican guy.
You're trying to protect that marriage at all costs. That's what Steve's trying to do.
He did it.
Man, she only married you for your money, and you even knew that because that's why when you first met her, she wasn't feeling you because you was broke. And you knew when you got your money up, you can come correct because all she was dating was drug dealers with money, which means she's not a materialistic person, which all it takes is the next man with either more money or somebody that really captures her, what she actually likes in a person.
So Black but not bitter. No, she was talking about Shirley because she was talking about Steve had said something about his marriage, and Sonia's expectation was that Shirley get up and say something about Nesto being innocent or whatever. That's the way she thinks jobs work. She thinks that if you go to the doctor, that the nurse can just come in and just write a prescription. See, she doesn't know how jobs work. She thinks when you go to Burger King that you can go have the manager walk across the street to McDonald's and get you a Big Mac. She don't understand the way jobs work. So no, she was referring to Shirley and what her expectation, because she always tries to tell Nesto what Shirley should be doing. And so yeah, she was trying to tell Nesto that Shirley didn't do. She had the opportunity to talk about her marriage because that's what Steve Harvey was doing. She's an idiot, Black but not bitter. She's of the idiot race. She is of the idiot race, and she is an idiot supremacist. She is the supreme idiot of the idiot race. So that's what that is. Yeah, that's what that is. Revive said, worry about your own dry purse, Skeletor. Thank you. Dr. Charles says Shirley would never want to talk about her incarcerated, unlicensed barber husband on that show. She was embarrassed of him. And what exactly would she talk about, Dr. Charles? Like, what is the expectation that she would talk about? What exactly? His charges? Because the more things start to come out, the more we realize that these charges are sticking. That he is. So what exactly was it that the expectation that she talked about? What Steve Harvey was addressing was rumors. He was addressing the rumors about his marriage and about his wife. That's different than somebody who's locked up. But Sonya and Nesto don't draw the distinction. They think it's the same thing. And that's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Yes, Shelley. See, she's an idiot supremacist. She is a supreme. She rules supreme over all the other idiots around her. She's of the idiot race. Yes. That's just what it is, Shelley. See, yes, that's what she is. Yeah. Yeah. Anita Richmond says Shirley screaming free Nesto. I bet she ain't. I bet she ain't. Trusting my destiny say her jealousy has no limits. Kids, adults, anybody can get it. That's right. That's right. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Let's listen to some more.
Because she's only been attracted to money so far, which is empty. To just be attracted to somebody for money. That's not true happiness. It's materialistic happiness, but it's not true happiness.
69. Ain't she 60 yet?
No, that is weird. No, you have no court dates. I don't know how old she is. I don't know.
That one's a bigger.
But that's his fourth marriage. He keeps telling everybody that's his third. That's his fourth marriage. He's been married 4 times, not 3. It was somebody before the first MAR girl, because his wives was Mary, Marjorie, and whatever, Mars something.
Hey, Sonya, guess what? Guess what, Sonya? I bet he divorced them, no. I bet he got divorce papers, though. What y'all think? Y'all think he got divorce papers while she trying to talk to this man that's facing bigamy charges? She trying to talk about Steve. Y'all, look, I ain't gonna lie. The hypocrisy is real on this one. The hypocrisy is real. I bet Steve divorced them people, though. I bet your boyfriend's still married at the time of this call to several people. What you think, son? What you think? Them folks said that you trash, Sonya. Look, I'm not making this up, Sonya. These people don't like you. These people don't like you, Sonya. I'm not. This is no lie. These people do not like you. Okay? They say you trash. Okay? They say you're trash. My tie, bigger me. Okay? Bigger me. Okay? Bigger who? Bigger me. Extra AF don't even want to put words in. Extra AF. Ms. Red said they need to arrest her for interfering with the case. That's right, Ms. Red, they do. But Extra AF didn't even feel like putting no words in. She just put trash can. Those are trash cans. That means that you trash, son. These people don't like you. They don't. Bingo. We don't like you. Oh, Rainbow. Look, Rainbow is hitting kind of hard because Rainbow, not only did she say you trash, but Rainbow is kind of referencing your weak bowels, your short intestines, because she got some little poop emojis in there, and got some toilets, place where you spend a lot of time, a place where we heard you talking to Nesto on the toilet, and you had to flush. We heard you, okay? Rainbow is reminding us of the time that you sat on the toilet. Exactly. A walking contradiction. Let us listen to some more.
Oh, his wife. And they are named. Nope, nothing. Yeah. Oh, well, let's see what's going on with Steve Harvey.
You're funny. You're funny.
I was wondering why he was on the on the trending now thing. Like, why is he trending?
Yeah, that's why somebody busted mine last week.
Find something else to do. We find Steve Harvey and wife Marjorie shut down infidelity rumors. Of course, you're not going to sit there and admit to it because you're not going to leave her.
Right.
So, of course, you're not going to let it be. You're going to just...
Sonya, I want you to play this. I want you to play this to yourself, okay? I'm just going to rewind it so you can hear yourself. I want you to hear yourself talk about your situation to yourself, okay? Here we go. Y'all listen to the irony of these words, okay? Listen.
Why he was on the trending now thing? Like, why is he trending?
Yeah, that's why somebody busted mine last week.
Find something else to do. We find Steve Harvey and wife Marjorie shut down infidelity rumors. Of course, you're not going to sit there and admit to it because you're not going to leave her.
Right.
Sonya, of course, Nesto is not going to admit to it, but Sonya, Nesto was really trying not to leave Shirley. While you was trying to pull him and you wanted him to be your man, and you wanted her, Sonya, you talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself. Listen, Sonya, this didn't age well. Nothing that you say really ages well, but listen to this.
Fidelity rumors. Of course, you're not going to sit there and admit to it because you're not going to leave her.
Of course, you're not going to admit to it because Nesto was never going to leave Shirley. If Shirley Strawberry had not filed for divorce, Nesto would still be begging and still be calling and still be texting to get Shirley back. Dummy. He was never going to leave her. She left him. Yes, Black but Not Bitter, we did hear her flush. We did not hear her wash her hands. She is as nasty as I imagine that she is. Yes, my Ty, that was waffle day. That was the day she burnt up the waffles. Yes. Absolutely. Right. Prominent woman. Look, prominent woman. The irony of her saying this, right? Duh. Nesto was never going to leave Shirley for you. He was stringing you along. How does it feel to be talking about yourself in this moment? How'd it feel? It's got to feel weird, right? It's got to feel weird. It has to.
Right.
So, of course, you're not going to let it be. You're going to just be like, we're going to just deny. The only person that could actually prove it is the people that was in the bed, which would be her and the dude. They probably gave him some hush money to shut up and go away.
And what did you do when we was trying to say that you were sleeping with Nesto? What did you do when we said that you were his side piece, that you were his side chick, his side hen, that you were the mistress? What did you do? Deny. I heard you. I heard you when V. Lenore talked to you. I heard you when everybody, when people was trying to tell you in Sylvia's chat. And what did you do? Deny. Ain't that ironic? The irony is insane. It's insane. Sonya did what Sonya's debit card do every time she go to the store. Deny.
Damn.
His name was Roderick Stephen Harvey Sr.
Wow. So they must have come last week or something, or it been going on
7 hours ago. Well, he just fired his social media dude.
That's a gay guy. That's a gay guy.
Shut down infinite rules following reports he cheated with 2 of his staff members.
Yeah. One of them was a cook and one of them was a bodyguard.
Yeah. How hot were they?
They were young boys. I know exactly.
So all he gonna have is, now listen, if he got all female staff from here on out, you know it was true.
Yeah, because he had number gay boy when he had the gay boy was dressing him. I remember that started him out, and he got rid of all the hard-headed boys and all the men. The gentleman got rid of them.
Get rid of all the straight ones and then listen to the gay guys.
And he brought them gay guys in. They started dressing them and all that. That's why he was dressing them young looking and all that. It was gay. Flying them all across the world and shit.
Why does that matter to Nesto so much? Why does that matter that a gay man was dressing Steve Harvey? Why does that make a difference to him in this very moment? Because he is really stuck on this, right? He is like super, super stuck on this. That Steve Harvey was being dressed by a gay guy. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was working on when I did movies and I did background stuff, and you know, you would go to the wardrobe thing, and most of the guys that were there were gay. They were just good at what they did, though. I mean, there were some that were straight, and there were some women too, but they were just good at what they did. And I think when you get to the level of Steve Harvey, where you are being presented in a lot of different forums, right? You got Steve Harvey show, you got the court show or whatever, wherever he's at, you know, the appearances, he's going to pick out the best person, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey didn't have two guys, one straight and one gay, and say, okay, which one of you guys is straight? Raise your hand. Okay, that's you. Go home. I want to get. No, I'm pretty sure he picked the best guy, Nesto. He picked the best guy for the job. Like, he is so obsessed. And Dr. Charles, you're right. Dr. Charles says he has an obsession with gay men. Just saying, he does. He does. Real, you make a very good point. The man with no bass in his voice is calling someone gay. Nesto, you got some splaining to do. You got some splaining to do. Anita Richmond says, because he's gay with Mr. Waller. Yes. 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 D-Dub, you're right. D-Dub, you're right. He was always asking about Gary with the T. Yes, yes, yes. Nesto, you got some splaining to do. Since it isn't common, said Nesto is homophobic. He really, really is. But sometimes, you know, they say the ones that make the most noise, you know, they trying to hide something, you know. Sonia Waller Durham Jackson said, I heard you batches was looking for me. Here I go. Sonia Waller the third. I'm gonna say this now. You might, I don't know if you want to come out here like that. I don't know now. I don't know if you want to come out here like that. Be cool. Burley09 says, you know, Ernesto a little suspect. He is about doing what he can for some money. He is. Yes, he is. 504 is giving a regional reference. 504 said Dion looked like a punk on Bourbon Street. This is definitely a New Orleans reference, y'all. Okay. I would recommend that you go to New Orleans, maybe summertime. Now it's getting a little cool, but you know, summertime, just pick a date, go down there, go on Bourbon Street, maybe around 11:30, midnight. So, and you'll see exactly what she's saying. Okay. It's hard to describe, but thank you for that reference, 504. Them folks said, wait, he has a court show? I missed that black job. Yeah, he's Judge Steve. Go to your Google and look up Judge Steve. You'll be mortified by what you see. But yes, extra AF, you are correct. A hit dog will holler. Burley09 said the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Yes, and he squeaks a lot when it comes to gay men. So I'm with you, that girl. That still's on the deal, in my opinion, with his partner. You know, his bestie. You know, they had an anniversary. I've known guys from elementary school. One of my best friends from elementary school is a DJ up here in Atlanta. And I promise you, we've never referred to each other as bestie. Okay. We never said we had an anniversary. Okay. That's just not the way that we talk to each other. That's just not it. And nor will we ever. Let's listen to some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gay. So how was that working out?
I don't know about that part. Now, that part, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, his ex-wife said he was.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, his ex-wife Mary said that the dude is bisexual. She
Damn.
flat out said that he was bisexual and that he made advances on her oldest child, and that when they were out to dinner at somebody's house, damn, what was that person's house they were supposed to be at?
He ain't commented on that shit.
Nope, he didn't. And she did not say anything about that. Hold on, let me see what that was.
You
Let me
funny.
go see. Hold on. He ain't said shit. Right.
I don't like that man right there. You do not like
I don't like how he did her. That was stuff. Just give her what's owed to her. He had her committed, and he had his lawyer trying to have a power of attorney, and then when they got divorced, he took everything and left her with nothing. Like that's stuff when she gave him $250,000 of her own money to help his career, and then you can't even give her a quarter. You ain't got to give her half. Shit.
Okay, so hold up. The social media, is that a boy or a man? Did they show that part? Because he got 2 or 3 of them folks now. So, hello? You there? Hello? Hello? You just cut off. Yo.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
What happened to her, y'all? Did she fall down? What happened? What happened to what happened? Did she fall? Did she fall in the toilet? What happened to her? Like all of a sudden she just wasn't there anymore. What the hell? I mean, I don't necessarily care, but yo, what happened? Ooh, 504. Ooh, 504. Is it gonna be you tonight? You gonna be the first one to go to the furnace? 504 says she slipped in her diarrhea. Kimmy K said her giraffe legs gave out. So Kimmy K, you're saying she fell. Anita Richmond said, Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I call out Sonya number, I get a click every time. Okay. Possibly. Anita Richmond says she was mad he was talking about another man. 80% Simon said Global Telling said enough of this BS. Black but not bitter. Yo, King Goat, I don't think that you're dense. She's all stuck up. Why do you say that? Because she wouldn't give a guy like me no rap. What happened, y'all? Hello. Extra F say Steve shut it down. Yo, let's get into this second part, yo. Let's get into this.
Okay.
He dead.
Huh?
So I'm watching this car accident.
Oh, okay.
They put a yellow thing on him. Go ahead.
So when white folks say, you need to stop that. Jesus Christ. Why do they say that? I never could figure that out.
Why are you saying it like that, sir? Like, can we hear Fruity Pebbles one more time? Let's hear Fruity Pebbles one more time.
You say that. I never could figure that out.
When they say stop that, Jesus Christ.
You know, something happened like Jesus Christ. Why do white folks say that? You know,
It's like a guy with.
I'm sorry. I just.
They put a yellow thing on him. Go ahead.
So when white folks say, you need to stop that. Jesus Christ. Why do they say that? I never could figure that out.
When they say stop that, Jesus Christ.
You know, something happened like Jesus Christ. Why do white folks say that?
Why are you saying it that way, sir? I have a problem here. Why is Fruity Pebbles talking like this right now, y'all? Why is he Jesus Christ. You couldn't have asked that question another way. You couldn't have asked that question another way. And why are you even asking her this question? I just don't understand, y'all. I really don't. And I come to you all for understanding. I come for you all to help me. Hey, let's talk about it all. She wants everybody to be lonely like her miserable behind. Yes, Nesto ain't admit nothing to you, and exactly he was not going to leave Shirley because Shirley was the bomb. You the consolation prize. Son, you hear the way they talk about you? You hear the way, hey, let's talk about it all. You hear the way she talked about you? She talked about it all right there in this little paragraph. And she was talking about you, son. You see what you do to folks? You see what you do? You see what you bring out to folks? Hey, let's talk about it all. Is a very nice individual. I know that for a fact. And you see what you do? The vitriol that you bring out of folks, son. That ain't normal. That ain't normal. I think you got a demon in you. I think you do. It just all you're bringing out of folks. All right. Kim F, you good. You good, Kim F. Come on through. Come on through. All right. All right. Let's listen to Fruity Pebbles some more. Come on, Fruity Pebbles. Come on.
All of this, like, God, wait. They say Jesus Christ. Black folks do too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That dude's stomach. Ugh. You know what I be watching when I watch these car accidents? And some of these people are so fucking fat they can't get out the car themselves. They got to wait for the firemen to come and get them out because they be trapped. And they're trapped because they're so fucking fat.
Okay.
How embarrassing is that?
All right. Let's stop right here and talk about what she just said. She just said that it's embarrassing for quote unquote fat people to get trapped in a car when they get into an accident. That's embarrassing that they have to get pulled out of a car because of their size. Dimples Wumbles, he's Fruity Pebbles, okay? Because he a little sweet. He's sweeter than cornflakes, sweeter than Raisin Bran. That boy got a little sugar in him. All right. And Dimples Wimples, what makes it so bad is not that he got a little sugar in him, it's the fact that he tries to cover up the sugar. Now, Dr. Charles, we will proceed to get on her. Let's talk about the embarrassment that she's talking about, that somebody is overweight and they're in a car accident, okay? They need help, okay? Now, I want you all to understand that being overweight in a car accident does not automatically mean you're trapped. And also being of a quote-unquote normal size doesn't mean that you can't get trapped in a car accident, okay? All right, let's make sure we understand this. If you are someone who goes to work every day, you might have any number of things that cause you to have problems controlling your weight, okay? But here's one thing that those people don't have wrong with them, Sonia. They're not losing weight because of Nesto. They're not showing up on the Big Jeff show looking like death warmed over, looking like Skeletor on crack. See, what they're not doing is allowing a man to control their health. They don't have bags under their eyes. They don't wear their children's clothes because, yes, Sonia, we know in those jail visits that some of those outfits belong to Thomas. I don't call him Tomas. I call him Thomas. You are wearing Thomas's clothes to see your incarcerated boyfriend. And you know what, Sonia? Them fat people that you talking about in them accidents, you know where they go after the accident? They go to the hospital, Sonia. They go to the hospital. And you know where they go after they're treated? They go home. Guess where Nesto ain't going? Just take a wild guess, Sonya. Just take a while. Use the context clues, Sonya. Guess where Nesto ain't never going ever again in his life? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Rome. It rhymes with dome. Okay? Nesto ain't never going home, Sonya. So while you are embarrassed by someone who, with the proper diet, can lose weight, there is not a diet that will ever make you look normal again. They cannot IV enough ensure in you, Sonya, to where you are not embarrassing walking around in denim diapers, showing up to court dressed like a lady of the night. To me, Sonya, the fact that you can't find an outfit that accentuates any part of your body, the fact that you can't do nothing else with your hair except pull the non-existent edges back to put a ponytail in is embarrassing. Okay? Let's talk about what's embarrassing since you want to put it out there. Sonya, you fainted at an RV show. You were at an RV show, and I'm pretty sure there were plenty of quote unquote fat people that walked right over your sickly, malnourished ass while you was on the ground at the RV show. Now, which one is more embarrassing? An accident that somebody can't get out of? Or you at an RV show malnourished, looking like somebody said thinner to you, and you falling out, scared to go to the hospital because you don't know what drugs they're going to find in your system. Which one is more embarrassing, Sonya? Since you like to call out folks because of their weight, let me call you out because of your lack of weight. Since that's what it's got to be. Right? Right? That's what you want to talk about, right? My tie, yes, we talking about thinner. Yeah, yeah. That's what it looked like. It looked like somebody walked up to her and said, thinner. Because she ain't got nothing to her, but always want to talk about somebody being quote unquote fat. Sonya, you ain't got no room to talk about embarrassing. We done seen your outfit, Sonya. We done seen the way you dress. And I know a lot of plus size women that can dress their ass off. These women that you talk about their weight, Sonya, they could take you to school on how to put together an outfit. Okay? These fat women that you are describing that are so embarrassing, when they went to the hospital, guess what their husband didn't have to do? And I did say husband. Guess what their husband ain't have to do? They ain't have to change their diaper, Sonya. They husband ain't had to change no diaper, and they husband was their actual husband, Sonya. So let's talk about what's embarrassing. You want to talk about what's embarrassing, Sonya? Another woman's husband coming to change your diapers. It's a little embarrassing, Sonya. While you want to talk about fat people, while you want to talk about people that's overweight, when you can't stand up for 2 seconds without getting dizzy from the Alfredo, without having to run to the porta potty because your intestines can't hold the Alfredo. Don't nothing agree with your system, but you want to talk about fat people, Sonya? Really? That's what we doing today on a Monday? They telling me to read you, Sonya, and I'll do it on Monday, and today just happens to be Monday. I'm just trying to figure out where you get the gall, because you barely got a gall bladder. Where you get the gall to talk about somebody weight, Sonya. Ooh, please drop out of the clouds and tell me. Just tell me. Because I really, really, really want to know. Just saying. Let's listen to this dummy some more.
You funny. Okay, I'm just trying to get you. I'm just trying to get get some of this wisdom out you real quick.
I'm crazy. I already know.
What?
You think I'm crazy? I already know.
You are
Say,
crazy.
no. Say you're crazy. You know.
That's fine. I'm okay with it.
No. I'm not going. No, I didn't say he's crazy. You know, everybody had it. Man, it's a lot of atheists out here. It's a lot of them out there in California too. A lot of them don't believe in a lot of things, and them the most richest people out there.
You got to think about this. You got to think of how many religions are there? They're all saying different things. Who's right? Who's wrong?
Right.
Not everybody. Not only one person can be right because it's 15 religions and they're all saying 15 different things. So what was the one correct way that how it happened? Because everybody got a different story, a different version.
So, well, I think any of us that have studied religion, and we've studied multiple religions, we know when you hear Sonia say this, we recognize that she's completely off base because all religions have basically the same base values, right? So when she says that they're all saying different things, what most religions do is they say things in different languages. So you have Arabic, you have Chinese, everybody has their religion in their language. So, but the base fundamentals of all religions all religions have that in common, right? They might have different practices. You might eat different things. You might have different things that you eat at different times. And those are traditional things that happen in religions. But we realize that what Sonia is saying is fundamentally incorrect. They're not all saying different things. They're saying the same thing in different ways. And so it goes more to show that this woman has never picked up a book. She never picked up a pamphlet. She don't know shit about what she thinks that she's talking about. So, it irritates me to hear people pretend to be smart. Thank you, Maretta. What wisdom? Thank you, my Ty. What wisdom? There is no wisdom in this woman. She is the least wise person that you can listen to. And when people pretend to be smart, when people put on this act as if they know about things that are super complicated like religion, these divisive conversations that they try to sum up in these points, those of us that have studied, we know that she's off base on all of this. But see, somebody like Nesto, who, by the way, had a wife who at least at minimum could tell him about the word from her perspective, from a Christian perspective, right? This woman went to church all the time. She was constantly trying to tell him about, religion and God and, just trying to throw these things and be encouraging. He, again, like we said earlier, chose, right? Like T-Rain said, chose not to be with this woman. And now you want to throw all these religious questions at somebody that is an atheist because you swear she's so smart. Chocolate Drop, she at least knew the book of Job. Yeah, and you know what, Burley 09, you're correct. Shirley hid behind religion. I think she hid behind it because it was an excuse to keep giving him a chance. It was an excuse to keep supporting him. It was an excuse to keep turning a blind eye. I do believe that. Absolutely. 504 said Shirley went to the church at Neiman Marcus. Yep. Hey, let's talk about it all. Since Sonya looks 100 years old. Stop insulting people that are 100 years old. Sonya looks as though she's turning 150 any day. All right, y'all. Let's listen to some more.
So whose truth is the truth?
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Or they all lie.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is this God or is this Jesus? If a child just sitting outside out there, playing in the yard out there, and a stray bullet come from another yard shoots them and kill them, and they dead. Now what is that? Let me hear that part.
Somebody shooting in the hood.
No.
I got a better question, Nesto. If a 19-year-old is just minding their own business and a nasty cuckaburl, no job having illiterate mushmouth come up and does things to them against their will, what is that? What's that? What is that? Can you tell me? Because I feel like that's a better question than the one you asked. Because see, the one you asked is kind of made up. You asked a made up scenario. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. Yeah, it does. But my question is more fact based. When you have a 19-year-old that you feel the need to have relations with while you still married to your wife, what is that, Nesto? What's that? Because I'm feeling like that's I'm feeling like that's a better question. You know, if you really want to talk about it, let's talk about it all. If you really want to talk about it, okay? Because I'm trying to figure that part out, Nesto. Can you give me some context behind that? Your scenario is made up, and the scenario I'm presenting to you is more real. Just saying.
No, I'm talking.
What do you think it is? You said, okay, right. So if a person happened to get shot and killed, that could be somebody's karma.
Oh, okay.
Because your kid can get it. So the mother could have did something, the father could have did something, the grandparent, somebody that loved that child could have did something foul and stuff, and that's their karma. The child got it.
That ain't making no sense to me, but okay.
Yes, it do. It do. I mean, it could just be a freak accident like that happens. You got a freak accident, and you got. I believe in karma. I believe when people out there do stuff shit deliberately, that you gonna get your karma.
So, what did you do, Sonia, to lose your edges? What did you do to lose your edges? Did your dad give somebody a bad haircut one time? Is that what happened? Did your mom leave the perm kit in too long one day and this is you catching her karma? I think I figured it out, y'all. I figured out what's wrong with her head, what's wrong with them edges. It's because she's catching her mama karma. What y'all think? Why did somebody try to unalive this woman? What karma was that? Now, y'all heard her say she believes in karma. You also know for a fact that she caught some bullets a long time ago, right? What karma was that, Sonia? What karma is that? How she lose her edges? How she lose half of her intestines? Why she wearing a diaper today? How come she weighs 75 pounds? Did she take somebody's Nutrisystem a long time ago? Did she steal somebody's Weight Watchers shakes back in the day and now she's 65 pounds? Is that her karma? I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to follow her logic. You see what I'm saying? Like if I feel like if I follow her logic, I can understand what she's saying right now. Where's her karma? What did she do to get to where she is right now? Never had a real job, living off SSI right now, wears a diaper or depends, has to stay in the toilet constantly, can't eat regular food. Her boyfriend is an incarcerated, unlicensed barber. See, Sonia, every time you talk, you just generate more questions that I want to ask you, and I know you're afraid of my chat and you won't come down, but I really want to know these things. What karma are you receiving right now? Just curious. It's just a curiosity, that's all.
You're going to get that shit back.
Okay, well,
so if you don't, and that's why I treat everybody well, and I don't know. I don't nobody over. I don't put nobody over.
That's a lot of people who don't fuck a lot of people over. That's a lot of people. So I'm just saying that they could just be talking regular. They say fuck somebody over too, right? They could be bad mouths about it, right? They could stop somebody else from getting their blessing, right? All that's karma, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not a perfect angel across the board, if you do little shit, you.
Okay, but while we listen to these dummies talk about something they don't know nothing about, let's go over it again, okay? Let's go over it again. Karma is the belief that your actions and choices can shape your life and the next. Karma is a force generated by a person's actions. So if karma is a force that is generated by a person's actions, what you send out comes back is the simplest definition of karma. I don't know what these two idiots are talking about. Nesto is talking about life and things that happen in life. Sonia is trying to say there's some kind of way that if you do something, your kids, your grandkids, anybody else can get it. I'm trying to understand what her grandparents, her parents did for her to come out to be such a walking mess of a human being. But we're talking about karma, right? Shelly C says, so she treated Shirley well by sleeping with her husband. Exactly. It's so funny how these people don't never look at what they do. They can judge and talk about anybody else. But Shelly C, to your point, they can never look at what they do. Nesto cannot see the harm he did in the 19 cycles. Let's just throw away the fact that he's in jail right now. Okay. He got a RICO. He got CP charged. Let's just take all that away, right? Nesto can't even understand that the things that he did in those other 19 cycles when he was arrested, when he did time for armed robbery, he can't even understand how that karma, the fact that you did not raise your son who thinks that you're some kind of gangster hero, the fact that you didn't meet Dion till he was 13 years old, the fact that you met your other child while you was in jail, the fact that you did all of these things and are sitting in a jail right now, he doesn't understand. Y'all feel me? He doesn't understand karma. Karma should be literally tattooed on this man's arm somewhere because he is karma. If you wanted to learn about karma, if you wanted to really know outside of what the internet says or what the books say, if you wanted to see karma in real life, look at Ernesto Williams. You know, they call him nasty. Look at Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. She slept with this man, with this woman's husband. She talked about this woman badly, called her old, said she didn't support him, all these different things, while Shirley was literally going broke to support her husband. She slept with him, talked about her, and now look at her, out here looking like a monkey. Look at her, y'all. She is walking karma. She is getting it right now. It's not passing down a generation. It's not happening to Sydney. It's not happening to anybody else. Stripper baby, you are safe because Sonia is catching all the karma in real life. Look at her. Please believe it. So while y'all sitting up here talking about something that you all don't even know the definition of, Sonia, if you listening to this, I want you to understand that karma is what you are catching right now. Karma is why you look the way you look. Okay? Since y'all really don't know and are so confused by the subject matter that you're talking about, that's what it is. Good Judy says, oh, and don't forget he recorded his daughter having a mental health breakdown. Good Judy, I didn't forget about it. I didn't forget about it. But you know what, good Judy? I ain't got time to go over everything Nesto done did to deserve what he's going through right now. But good Judy, please believe. Please believe. Not only do I know that he did that, Nesto know he did that. I'm just saying. Let's listen to some more.
Get little karma, I guess.
You
do big shit, you get big karma.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Same shit. Y'all can give you an example. What if the person ain't around, the father ain't around, the mom ain't around, okay? The child want to go stay with an orphan's home, and the same thing happened to them. They mind their own business, enjoying the free of land with their new family, and get shot or killed or ran from the cold. Now, where did karma come from that?
You got shot, killed, I'm going to go over.
Yeah. I mean, for real, come on, that's what's going on out here.
Look, ouch. Again, okay, so you're saying because if the parents don't care about the kid, that wouldn't be their karma because they let the kid go, so they don't love the kid.
Well, or the kid got taken away or whatever, however the scenario goes. What I'm saying is they are nowhere around the parent. Okay, now give you
don't have to be around the parent. Okay, I just feel like if it's everybody gets their karma.
Okay,
and it could be directly, it could be on you directly, or it could be indirectly. So it can happen to you, or it can happen to a person that you care about.
All right, but this is not a religious battle, so let's make sure we get this clear.
No, that's not. Well, karma is not religious. I don't think karma is religious. That's just.
No, I'm finna get past that. I'm past that because when you ask a question for me.
For the record, karma is an ancient Indian concept. It is rooted in Hinduism and Buddhism. Okay? Now, whether or not you practice those religions, those are religions. Okay? I'm just saying, Sonia, you kind of stupid. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm not saying nothing else. All right? I'm not saying nothing else. All right? It's rooted in Hinduism and Buddhism. Those are religions. Okay, let's listen to what she said because she didn't say that
directly, or it could be indirectly. So it can happen to you, or it can happen to a person that you care about.
All right, but this is not a religious battle, so let's make sure we get this clear.
No, that's not. Well, karma is not religious.
Karma is so religious.
No, I'm finna get past that. I'm past that because when you ask a question for me, I don't have to be stuck on it. So we'll move on.
Mm-hmm. Move on, bro. Move on, bro. You got some real nice lips.
Okay. All right. So now, thank you. So here, now you don't believe in God, but you believe in voodoo.
So I believe in voodoo.
Okay,
witchcraft.
you said that. You said it, voodoo. You said it.
So, right, because from being around the Haitians do a lot of voodoo witchcraft. They do. They do a lot of that shit. And I only believe what I see.
I'm just curious. Do I have any Haitian people in my chat that practice voodoo witchcraft? Because listen, Dr. Charles, me neither. Look, look, I can't stand either. Do I have anybody in the chat that is Haitian that practices voodoo witchcraft? I'm just curious because see, as far as what I know and what I understand, okay, AK's POV, she is just loud and wrong all the time. You're correct. Just trying to understand, when did witchcraft and voodoo become the same thing? Yeah, Justin's mom. So you know what? I will say that, and if that was my point. That was my point. My point is that it's very offensive to say that Haitians practice witchcraft and voodoo. and that voodoo and witchcraft are the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's an ignorant statement, and I'm just trying to see how my Haitian audience feels about that statement. Attitude and Tylenol says, I'm part Haitian. My grandfather was a Zoe. No one in my family practices. Okay. I mean, I get it. I'm just trying to understand why this woman is as ignorant as she is. "504 says Sonya eats rabbits." What religion is that? What religion is that? Attitude and Tylenol says, I wasn't offended at all. I'm not going to let someone with see-through edges offend me. Very good point. Are they see-through? Wait, Attitude and Tylenol. So they're there, but we just can't see them? Oh my goodness. Mind is blown. Okay. I had no idea. I had no idea that they were see-through. Y'all, the edges are there. They're just see-through, like Wonder Woman's plane. They're you just see through them. I just found this out. I was today years old when I was today. Dr. Charles says my parents are Jamaican and never practice obey. Okay. According to Sonya, they do. I mean, just saying. Burley 09 said, I bet Sonya will munch some carpet. I don't know why that's funny to me, but that is. That is absolutely hilarious. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's listen to the rest.
Okay, what you saw?
So, right. So I only believe what I see.
Okay.
That's why I say I believe in karma, because just like I told you, my sister, how she used to do me while we was growing up, she used to always try to, tell on me, get me whooped. And then when I got grown, she went to the police and lied on me and all trying to be greedy. And then, boom, she had her last child and he was born. That's her karma. And my sister was like, damn. I said, no, that's her karma.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you say you believe in voodoo. Okay. Because I was talking to a dude the other day who was sitting outside in the lobby putting out chains on and getting her taken to the court. So he was telling me from Alabama and then saying that this girl had put some roots on her and shit. Now, it was funny, but I want to think about my earlier years. I've seen that shit happen before now. I've seen them put that shit on you. So I'm saying to myself, did a motherfucker put some roots on my head? Because how am I sitting in this goddamn jailhouse like this here? I'm trying to dissect all this shit. Or I could have been saved. I could have been dead. I could have been saved from something that didn't even know was coming. Anything.
Or this whole thing is just waking you up and slowing your ass down and telling you need to rethink some things because you only got this many years left, and the direction that you're headed in is the wrong direction. So what you need to start doing is everything that you did to get, which was all out here trying to help people, all of these women, all of that stuff.
Y'all know what? I think it is worth a rewind. I think it's worth going back and listening to what she said about her sister. Let's listen. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
See what I see.
Okay.
That's why I say I believe in karma, because just like I told you, my sister, how she used to do me while we was growing up, she used to always try to, tell on me, get me whooped. And then when I got grown, she went to the police and lied on me and all trying to be greedy. And then, boom, she had her last child and he was born. That's her karma. And my sister was like, damn. I said,
so because her sister did sisterly things, she did things that sisters normally do. They got older and she's apparently lied, according to Sonya, which probably wasn't a lie. So her karma was that her nephew was born. Twyla, I'm with you. Twyla, I am with you. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, I really don't. I have no idea. Yeah, so PW, yeah, I mean, no. Eerie vibes. So she's gloating over something bad happening to a child. Yes, she is. She's that level of petty. That level, yes. DC Lively, I don't know if phone calls from prison cut it off, but there were no words there. Jet Blackstreet, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, Dr. Charles. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Twilight. I think so too. And that's her karma. The child being born with a mental defect is the karma of her telling on her when she was a little girl. I want y'all to really think about the way this woman thinks. Okay. Think about the way Sonya thinks. She actually believes what she's saying right now. You know, she believes this. And she's okay with saying this to someone who is actually mentally delayed. Kimmy K, there is so much truth. There is so much truth in what you're saying. She is an evil woman. Dimples Wimples, it is. Mimi says karma is for everyone she's mad at, never for her. You are correct. Good Judy, no lies told. She is a terrible person. She is a terrible person, and she displays it every time we listen to her. Every single time. Let's listen.
You know, that's her karma.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you say you believe in voodoo, okay? Because I was talking to a dude the other day who was sitting outside in the lobby putting out chains on and getting us taken to the court. So he was telling me from Alabama and then saying that this girl had put some roots on her and shit. Now, it was funny, but I want to think about my earlier years. I've seen that shit happen before now. I've seen a put that shit on you. So I'm saying to myself, did a motherfucker put some roots on my head? Because how am I sitting in this goddamn jailhouse like this here? I'm trying to dissect all this shit. Or I could have been saved. I could have been dead. I could have been saved from something that didn't even know was coming. Anything.
Or this whole thing is just waking you up and slowing your ass down and telling you need to rethink some things because you only got this many years left in the direction that you're headed in.
Or he's a fucking criminal. Like, why can't we just get to the simplest solution to the question? The question is, why am I ass sitting up here in this jail? Because you've done things to people. And this is your punishment. This isn't even your karma, bruh. This is your accountability. This is you being held accountable like everybody in society is supposed to be. That's what this is, Nesto. Okay? Let's just clear it up. Everything don't have to be complicated. That's what this is. Them folks, you're right. You put the roots on yourself by doing people the way that you've done people, Ernesto. You know, they call you nasty. And it's that nasty that you getting your punishment for. Simple as that. I mean, let's just make it simple. Just saying, it don't have to be something complex or think somebody put some roots on me. I was talking to the man, he from Alabama. No, bruh. That's not what this is. This isn't that. This isn't you waking up and your leg hurts or you losing your keys and you can't find them. No. That's not what this is. Real is keeping it real tonight. Real said, I guess 19 times somebody put roots on his mind. Exactly. When you decided to arm rob somebody, I guess that was roots too, right? Right? When you ain't meet your son until he was 13 because you was too busy out here messing with folks and stealing from folks, I guess that was karma too. I guess that was roots too. What about your son? What about your son Dion that can't talk? Did you ever think that maybe if you was in his life earlier, he'd be able to talk a little clearer? If it me, daddy, you gonna get to me, daddy. I wouldn't let these busters know if I wasn't there. Maybe he wouldn't sound like that, Nesto, if you had been in his life early on in his life. Did you ever think of that? Did somebody put roots on that boy's tongue? Did you think about maybe you should have been there before he was 13, Nesto? No, you ain't think of that? Oh, you know somebody put roots on your ass because you in there right now. That's what you think about. But your son got a duck every time he go out somewhere. Your son didn't caught bullets himself, laying up there hollering for you, talking about daddy, dad. Remember you was making fun of him for that, Nesto? Remember that? Was that roots? Was that karma? What was that? Or was that just you being an irresponsible Negro? Which one was that? I'm just saying. 80% CMOS, you know, kids are impressionable. Kids know right and wrong. Maybe, just maybe, 80% CMOS. Maybe. He would have seen as a child that was the direction he didn't want to go in. That happens. An influence is an influence, whether it's good or bad. So, you know, I get what you're saying. Maybe he would have. But then again, you know, maybe, just maybe 80% CMOS, he would have seen what not to be in life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Adores Aaliyah since 94 says bullets and a redacted colon was her karma, huh? I was just listening, but the nephew slander angered me. It angers me too, Adores Aaliyah. It does. It does. I ain't gonna let these busters know. I ain't gonna let these busters know if I wasn't doing good. And daddy, and you see, daddy, he's so irritating. Oh my God. Anyway, let's listen to some more of this foolishness.
Right. Is the wrong direction. So what you need to start doing is everything that you did to get, which was all out here trying to help people, all of these women, all of that stuff, you need to come to a cease, because all of that shit just caused a bigger problem that you would have never seen coming. It does, man. Me and my brother was talking about that yesterday, coming about bitches.
Y'all talking about your sister?
No, we was talking about the bitches dating, you know, and the drama. So I was watching on Instagram, this white dude, this was from the 90s, so this is an old video, but he did 5 years in prison from not paying child support, saying the paternity court found out the kid wasn't even his. And then the girl was like, and the judge was like, do you know who the father is? She was like, yeah, I still talk to him. And then he was like, what? He was like, I just spent 5 years in jail, and you're sitting here saying you know who the father was. And he was like telling the judge, he was like, can she be convicted of something or charged with a crime? And she was like, why? What did I do? And I'm sitting here like, this bitch, like, you just ruined this man's life. You made him think that this child was his, which is first crime, and it's emotionally attached to something that's not his. Then you're making him pay child support, which he couldn't afford, which caused him to go to jail for 5 years. Now y'all go to court, he found out that after all of that, the kid is not even his, and you knew it. You knew it. Like, what the? I'd have strangled that bitch in court. I'd have called a case in court. Well, now I'm going to jail for real.
Damn.
I'd choke her ass out. I would choke. How long would it take to choke her out? 3 minutes. That's all I need. 3 minutes.
They got that new shit now where, you know, you gotta, I don't know when they pass that law.
It should be a.
Hey, can y'all tell me what affliction you have to have for Sonya to beat you up? Like what has to be all wrong with you in order for Sonya to beat you up? Like if Sonya get one up on you, like what's wrong with you? Because from everything I gather, Sonya can't fight. So when she said that she would strangle somebody or that she would go to jail, like what a 65-pound weirdo that don't know how to dress herself to go out of the house every day. Y'all really think what would have to be wrong with you for Sonya to get one up? I'm just curious. I don't know. Dr. Charles said you're excellent at impressions. Are you an actor? No, Dr. Charles, I am not. I am not. I wish I was though. I wish I was. I'd be somewhere acting right now, but I'm not. Yeah, extra AF, no hands or feet. I don't know who would she beat up? You know, Adores Aaliyah, right? She can't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Correct. I don't know. I don't know Right. Okay, Black but not bitter. Black but not bitter say you have to be a limbless corpse. Correct. All right. Okay. Yeah. Because for Sonya to run up on you, Sonya Durham Waller Jackson III with them giraffe legs gonna run up on you and do what exactly, ma'am? What is your plan? PW said you'd have to be the high school biologist. Right, you would. You're right. Summer Child, you'd have to be in a coma. Cam Lewis, you'd have to be in a wheelchair with one leg off, walking around with one leg off. I'm just curious as to what has to happen for Sonya to beat up, for Sonya to beat. Anita Richmond said Sonya would throw rice at a wedding. I don't know who she trying to convince that she could beat somebody up under any circumstance. I don't care what the circumstance is. Sonya, I don't believe that. I just don't.
DNA, right? Before you sign a birth certificate. Yeah, everybody needs to take a test to prove it. Because in Detroit, this one guy was not the father. He found out through DNA he wasn't the father, but he signed a birth certificate. So stupid ass Detroit courts was trying to make him still pay child support. Just like how Marjorie did with Steve, with that shit, her slick ass talking about adopt my kids. Why the fuck you gotta adopt your kids when they got fathers that's in their lives? You don't do that. You do that when there's no father in the life. But you got two men that's actively in your children's lives, but you want Steve to adopt the kids so they can have a name, so they can have the connections. So if anything happened, they're in the will. Like, it was all a fucking money move. And he was just so fucking stupid and in love. He's like, okay, what do I sign? Like, you're dumb. And what you're doing is now your kids got to split shit with these random kids. So you just pissed your actual blood kids. And I'd have been like, I hope them could take care of you when you get old and sick. Have her kids take care of you. Because I'm not doing shit. Because there was no need for you to adopt them. So now we got to split everything among, us and them. Like, that's a slap in the face on your real kids.
That is a slap in the face.
Hell yeah, that's a slap in. And you didn't even raise them. You fucking abandoned your children. You didn't come back around to your son was 16. That's when you came in their life. When you got so popular, it had to be a good look. So let me go ahead and round up the kids and act like daddy of the year. That's why I don't like his ass.
Oh, that's why you don't like his ass, but you kiss Nesto's ass. That's why you don't like Steve's ass, but you kiss Nesto's ass, who didn't come into his son's life until he was 13. Okay, 3 years, big deal. It's still the child and walked and talked and been to school and then did all this and just now learning who Nesto is. But that's okay with you. That's fine, right? You kiss Nesto's ass every day. But Steve is who you can't stand. Okay, all right. That makes no sense. Cam Lewis, no, Dion found Nesto. Okay. 13 years later. Absolutely. You are correct. But Sharonda Blackman, Nesto is a deadbeat dad, nonetheless. See, and okay. All right. See, this is how you know it's getting real. Ducky Dexter, where you been all night? Ducky Dexter ain't been in the chat all night, but Ducky Dexter then came in and said, your man is behind bars. Do you see what you do to people, Sonya? You make people come out the bushes and make comments. I ain't seen Ducky Dexter all night. But Ducky Dexter, you done got to her to the point to where she had to let you know. She had to let you know, girl, you don't know that man? This is what you do, Sonya. You bring people out the bushes. You make folks have an attitude. You make folks literally sick to their stomach listening to you. This is the reason why we drag you every time we get a chance to, you zesty little dude. That girl said, Sonya, you abandoned your kids in prison. Nesto met Dion at 13. Get out of Steve's business before you get served. How about that? Hey, let's talk about it all, said that part. Let's listen.
Okay.
Bastard.
You hell at you. You hell.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just saying. Okay, probably said the same thing about me. They probably thought you about me, but they probably already did. But it's okay.
You're so silly. Live and learn. That's all you can do in life is live and learn
Yeah,
and
you
be
know
right
how
by
to.
people. That's all you can do is be right by people because karma's a motherfucker. Even
Okay,
if you don't, I don't believe in heaven and hell. But if there is such a place, which no one's went there and came back and described it, if you treat everybody like you're supposed to and respect everybody, then you don't have no worries about if there is a heaven and hell going to it. If you out here filing,
I got a question.
out here filing stuff,
Okay,
then deal with it.
I got another question. Now they went all the way to space up there. Have they met anybody look like God yet? I'm
Do they make people that look like what?
like higher power God. Have anybody met God up there?
No, no one's met nobody, no God. That's why there's no description of them or her. It.
Okay. Now,
have you ever got a description of them?
Hold on.
How the person look?
This is, Hold on. There you go. Yeah. I can imagine I can imagine sitting at a bar with you.
I think we had a conversation before on the RV.
I ain't finished talking. Okay. Now I got to finish. I gotta get this shit clear out of my head, make it laugh. So what you're saying is that right now, them folks ain't came with no new development that there's a higher being, a higher power on another planet, a space. They done been in space. They done been in all these different places and different continents. They ain't found nothing that make this world tick. That's what you're saying?
They didn't see anything that this world did what?
That make this world tick. The people, the animals, the creatures, all that. What makes this world tick?
In case you all did not realize that Ernesto has the brain of a 7-year-old child, he's asking a question that a 7-year-old child would ask, okay? And before somebody puts it in the chat, I'm not trying to offend 7-year-olds, okay? But he's asking a very elementary question that children ask when they go to Sunday school. Does God live in space? Do we know where to find God in space? When what we understand about heaven and God is that he's beyond those things, right? He's not in space, Nesto. He's not hiding on Jupiter, okay? Yes, we've been to space. There have been lots of telescopes and there have been lots of satellites that have taken pictures. And no, Nesto, we haven't found God on Mars, okay? That we haven't found that. But in case you all were wondering, if Nesto has the brain of a 7-year-old, I want y'all to listen to this very elementary stuff that he's asking. And not only that, but he also, and I want y'all to remember this too, he also asked Shirley the same caliber of questions, right? He asked Shirley the same caliber of questions about religion. Fast forward to talking to infamous Sylvia. All of a sudden now he's the deacon of the church. He does prayer calls. And I'm sorry, y'all, I would not want to be on a prayer call with a man that thinks that God lives on Jupiter or Mars, or maybe God is on the ring of Saturn. I would not want to sit in a call with him, with a man who thinks that Hercules is in the Bible, who thinks that you spell Psalms with an S and not a P. I would not want to be on. Can you imagine that that's who you got leading your religious experience? I'm just saying, chocolate drop, because that's all he got. That's all he got. He did, revised, Fruit Loops did claim that he had a depth experience. He did. DC Loudly said, did he learn anything when he went to church with Shirley? Absolutely not. And who says he did? I mean, the way that he talked, I wouldn't say that he did. Nesto Shuffle Walker Shame says, I'm usually conservative about religion, and what I'm about to say will probably make people that know me personally question my relationship spiritually, but I hope that whole wake up in hell. I don't know why I thought this sentence was going to end differently. I don't. It caught me off guard. Nesto Shuffle Walker Shame. I tell you what, I can't send you to hell, but I got to. See, the furnace is temporary, okay? You're just down there for a little while, okay? And then you come back up with us, but you know, I wasn't expecting that sentence to end that way. So Lord have mercy. I had to sing you to the friends. You said I hope she wake up in hell. I'm not mad at that. Okay, y'all, let's get to the end of this. We got like 5 minutes. Let's go.
We're trying to go back to the beginning to how everything was developed and found and all of that.
How did it start?
I'm sure, like, I don't know. I've never researched that far back because you got to go all the way back to the dinosaurs. And you got to go back a billion fucking years if you're trying to really go back to the beginning.
Okay, well, I got a question.
But then there's evolution where they said it came from, we evolved out of animals. They're trying to say it was an evolution. That humans evolved from animals.
Do you believe it?
I don't think that far back because it's before all my relatives, so I don't really know.
Okay,
I don't go back past slavery. I go from slavery. Let's go 400 years and then go forward.
So do y'all really think that Sonya knows about slavery? Because she said she starts at slavery, it goes forward. Do you all really think that this heifer right here that we listening to, do y'all really think that this heifer know anything about slavery? Like anything about slavery? Like for real. The same woman, now don't get offended, 80% sea moss, okay? But the same woman that think that the body is 80% sea moss can teach a lesson about slavery. The same woman that think that there's a cord that goes under Africa that connects the internet can tell you about slavery. That's what she wants us to believe. I'm just saying. 504 say I don't want to be on a prayer call with a stud whose dandruff covers her like a blanket. Ew. DC Lively says Sonya is a descendant of a bug. Absolutely. And AK's POV, I mean, look, she is starting. I mean, it's crazy to say I started slavery. Why would you start your history? Like, you don't go past that, like anything like past that. Like, first of all, what learner, like if you know learners and you know, like I'm a learner, I like to learn things. What learner starts at a certain point and says, I'm not going past it. This is where I started. I'm not learning nothing else. What educated person does that? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Dr. Charles said we evolved from apes, then why are we still apes? Slow you. No, you're right. Ducky Dexter, maybe you have been throwing uppercuts all night. Ducky Dexter says she watched Jurassic Park. Now she's a scholar. Malika Bashua Moshe says, our history is rich and very important. This nutter only wants to start at slavery. She doesn't know a gnat's asshole in the ground. You're correct. You're correct. See, here's the thing. The thing is that y'all be saying this stuff and don't none of it be wrong. Like, it's all right. Everything y'all saying is 100% correct, right? Like this is absolutely nuts.
Right.
Okay.
Anything that happened before slavery, I don't really concern myself with.
Okay, so I got a question. Okay, they say first human was Adam and Eve. Now, Adam and Eve.
That's the rumor.
Okay, there you go. Here's say, how did Adam and Eve come up with all these people? I just want to hear that for me. Okay, how did Adam and Eve...
If that is the case, we're all related. Think about it. If Adam and Eve was the start, then we're all related.
Okay.
We're all related.
Okay. So how did
Adam
Adam and Eve were the first people. Adam and Eve were not the only people. Okay, here we go.
and Eve is everybody's great grandma and grandpa.
Okay, so now I'm gonna say, well, what color was Adam and Eve? Because I
Okay, so
all these different people.
they're saying the first person was a black woman, and everybody evolved from the black woman. That's what I heard. I heard it was a black woman, a black female, and started in Africa, and everybody evolved from the black female.
You talking about
That
the
was supposed to be
Chinese? The Chinese
that everybody,
people?
the white people, everybody evolved out of and the different climax was, I don't know how everybody left Africa and went to different places and ended up squinting their eyes, and then that became their thing. But the thing of it is how does it turn genetic? So if your eyes were actually normal eyes, and because of the climate or the place that you're in, you squinting, how does your kid come out with squinty eyes? Because that's genetic.
Thank you.
Right? Again, so everything is just that's why I don't go further back in slavery, because I ain't got time to be thinking about how the fuck this came and how to and all that. I go all the way back to
the woman that has no job, has an incarcerated boyfriend that she talks to on the phone all day long, and as Lionel Richie would say, all night long. Did this heifer say she ain't had time to learn about nothing else? Did she say she ain't had time? What else do she got to do? I'm just curious. What else do Sonya have to do? Sonya. Now, Sonya, you done made me call your name several times tonight. I know you listening because you a fan, you a fan, you a fan. You a fan, you a fan, you a fan. But Sonya, I really want to know, when you say you ain't got time right then when you just said that, what else do you have to do? Because you ain't got no business, you ain't got no job, you ain't got, you sleep on the couch all day. All you do is sit on the toilet, okay? You sit on the toilet and talk to your incarcerated boyfriend. And then on Sundays, you go see him. You go put on something that don't look right on you. You go pull your hair back into one of them ridiculous ponytails. What else do you have to do, Sonya? You should be on Babbel. You should be on Duolingo. You should have every app to help you learn languages. You should learn about worldly things. You should learn about all this stuff, Sonya, because all you got is time. You ain't got nothing else to do. Stop. Look, MC Breeze said, ain't no future in your fronting, Sonya. It ain't no future in your fronting. What else do you have to do, heifer? Change her colostomy bag. But listen, Mimi, that takes a few minutes. Nana Bay. Nana Bay said I couldn't listen to this mess without you. I couldn't listen to it without y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But Nana Bay, can you tell me what else this heifer got to do? Besides learn something? PW, this call did get worse and worse. Right. Muffin 218 said, proof these two have never picked up books or done any kind of research or anything. Because honestly, what they're talking about right now is easily researched, right? For us smart people, when we want to know questions, we have this thing, this beautiful thing called the internet. Now, you all up in my chat talking about you don't listen to the bloggers. I don't even consider myself to be a blogger, Sonny, but I know you a fan. Because I heard you mentioning me to your boyfriend, so I know you a fan. You know who Big Native is. It ain't just Big Jeff, it's Big Native. Come on down. I'll carve out a time and we could do an interview. We could have it out. Big Native is inviting you on, Sonya. We can discuss these things that are confusing you, these things that you ain't got time for. You got time to go on Big Jeff's show looking like a monkey. You got time to walk out the house with Big Sylvia to go on Big Jeff looking like a big joke with them big bags under your big eyes. What else you got time to do, Sonya? Come on down to the Big Native show so I can ask you these questions. and we can figure out what you can't figure out. Nana Bay say, come to the altar. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm talking. This is an altar call, Sonya. This is an altar call. Come on down. Justin's mom is a member. Milestone. Justin's mom has been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel, and in turn, your continued support of me. And Justin's mom says Sonya is remedial. She never thought about reading. Sonya, you never thought about it. Sonya, you can think about it. You could have a thought. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. 504 say, you come over here, I'm gonna finish it, baby. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna do too much to stop her either, Sonya. I ain't gonna do too much to stop her either. We've been waiting on you, Sonya. Come on down to the Big Native show. We'll treat you right, kind of, sort of.
Slavery and forward. Everything beyond that is just 500 to a million years to deep into who cares.
Got another question. Now, the Jews and all these people were enslaved and killed and journeyed. The Nazis took all the Jews and dug a hole and throw their body in the hole and all that shit. Now, what make another man do another man like that? I'm really trying to understand that part.
They still do that shit.
Well, here's a better question, Nesto. When you have a woman who's looking for a job, who's down on her luck, who is trying her best to make it, and you promise her a job and you make her strip down in order to quote unquote interview for said job, what make a man do that? What make a man do that? Because Hazel said that you did that not only to her, but also to Nova Savannah. And I'm just trying to figure out, Big Nesto, what make a man do that? Since you like to bring up atrocities and try to figure out what makes a man be atrocious like you are, what make a man do that? What motivated you to get in the back of the Hummer with her and try to assault her? What make a man do that? Since you want to know, since you got one more question, I just got one more question. What make a man? The Jews and no. Let's not talk about the Jews. Let's talk about the yous. The you. What make a man do that? Now maybe, Nesto, with your nasty ass, you know they call you nasty. With your nasty ass, if you can answer that question, Nesto, possibly, just possibly, you can answer the question that you asking to this dumbass that you talking to on the phone. Let's not talk about the Jews. No, let's talk about the yous. Just curious. Maybe if you can answer that question about the yous, Nesto, and not the Jews. Because, see, I believe Hazel. I believe Nova Savannah. I believe what you did to these women, the position that you put them in. What makes a man, if that's what you want to call yourself, what makes a man do that, Nesto? Dre told us about the dog collars. Dre told us about the dog collars and the fellatio Nestos with your nasty ass. What makes a man do that? You was in a relationship with a 19-year-old while you was married to your wife. What makes a man do that, Nesto? I'm just curious. Pictures of children on your computer. What makes a man do that, Nesto? Why don't you ask Sonya those questions? Just wondering.
It's just different. And if you got wicked people out here that only cares about themselves. Your life means nothing. Exactly. Look at you.
Look at
Your
you.
life means
Correct.
nothing to them. The fact that they're fucking your life over and everybody that care about you on top of that, all for a career situation, it's the same thing. It's just different levels of karma. Remember, you could be a bad person, but not get the karma. Your kids could get your karma. Your grandkids could get your karma. I could be a good person, but my father was up, so I could be getting his karma.
Okay,
You know.
So what about the marriage? About the karma with that? Let me hear that part.
What about the marriage?
The marriage. If you marry somebody, does that go to the husband or the wife, or something happen because of some shit they did,
Oh, this
or
nigga's so
something you
stupid. Oh my
did?
God.
Let me
Oh
hear
my
that part.
God.
Your karma could transfer to anybody that you care about. It can be yourself or anybody you care about. So that's how it affects you and hurts you.
Oh.
So if somebody you care about dies, you're hurt.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And sometimes, like how Jennifer Hudson's sister's boyfriend got her, he killed her mother, her brother, and her son, and left her alive to suffer. Jennifer Hudson, the singer, you know Jennifer Hudson, the singer.
Oh, yeah,
her sister's ex-wife. So he got her like that. Instead of killing you, I'm going to kill everybody you love and leave you alive to suffer the loss of your family.
Damn.
And she's got to live with that the rest of her life. And that's worse than if he had just killed her.
And I hope that Will Wooten puts him in a position to where he got to suffer for the rest of his life for all of the things that I mentioned earlier. I hope that Will Wooten put him in a position to where, see, Sonia, what you be saying don't age well for your boyfriend. I hope that Will Wooten, in all the power that the state of Georgia gives him, puts this man in a position to where he got to suffer for the rest of his life for Shirley, for Nova Savannah, for Hazel, for Gail Bickham, for the 19-year-old, for the people that he stole from that didn't come forward, for the people that he touched that because of the stigma behind grape didn't come forward. This ain't his first rodeo. Dion told him that. Dre told him that. See, by this not being his first rodeo, I hope that the damage that he's done to the people that we are not aware of, I hope Will Wooten put him in a position to where for the rest of his natural, nappy life, he got to think about that. This didn't age well, Sonia. It just didn't.
Killing everybody that she loved and left her alive. She got to live every day. I miss my mother, brother, child. He killed them. You know? What would they have been today? That's a pain I would never want. I love you. Come in the morning.
Pain in there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a pain right there. But that was a sweet revenge.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Shout out to the one, the only Phone Calls from Prison. Shay and her husband bring us the content that we break down, that we comment on, that we laugh at, that we learn from. It all comes from Phone Calls from Prison, who allows us to use this content and is so generous with it and so good with it. Thank you so much, Shay, for all that you do for these YouTube streets and keeping us entertained. But we made it, y'all. We made it. We made it through the call. And I heard about this call. I heard that when everybody was watching it, that it was hard to listen to Sonya. And I understand that completely, but we made it. Y'all done hung out with me for a little while on Monday, and I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I really, really do. Tomorrow I'll be back. It is Tribe Tuesday. Okay. So I'll be back 8 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to go over some more of this content. We're going to talk about some things, and we're going to try to get some understanding on some of these things as well. So thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for hanging out. I see you, Coffee's Brewing. You are more than welcome. Yes, Real, she makes me sick as well. Yeah, Tuesday, tomorrow's Tribe Tuesday. Wednesday, we are going to be on Station Head on Wednesday, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to play some music, and we're going to dance, and we're going to put some gifts up. Follow the link, y'all. Come on over. I'll be waiting on y'all to show up. Stationhead.com/native. All you got to Native Tribe. All you got to do is make sure you got your Spotify Premium or your Apple Music, and you can party with us. Thank you, Ducky Dexter. I appreciate that, and I would look forward to seeing you. Yes, everybody have a great evening. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you all on the replay. I gotta thank speaking of Wimples, I gotta thank my notorious mod squad for handling everything behind the scenes. Thank you all for everything that you do, everything that you know that we do, and those things that you do that we are not aware of. K is my name. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everybody's super stickers, everybody's super chats. Thank you all for participating in the chat. I do appreciate you all. We are going to end it tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. But before I go, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. Whether I can see you or not, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. We'll do it on next Monday, y'all. But we're going to do it again tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, same place, same time. Y'all have a good one.